But ass.
What is good, chat? How are we doing today? Welcome to another show, chat. Listen, I wouldn't even plan on doing this today until I saw this video by Marquaad. Okay, this shit was hilarious because my boy is crashing out hard right now. As you guys know, all right, you guys got to understand something. You guys got to understand that Marquaad has been how do we say this? He's been going through some things lately, all right? And some of these things have to do with some pretty serious legal situations, all right? Some, maybe not as serious, especially if you're a first-time offender. But the other one was kind of like, I mean, dude, really? So the first one was a DUI. My boy, yeah, I know, the saint, the sinner, the technologist of our era, Mr. NFT. Listen, apparently the guy that never ever drinks or does drugs, but clowns everybody else that drinks and does drugs, got busted with a DUI for drinking. All right. So we saw the body, not the video he put out there where he was recording the cops and all that stuff. And it was pretty interesting, right? Because we didn't really get the full, the full context. And we're still going to get to the full context. It's just the interesting part is we have to wait, right? And what we're waiting for was April 15th, right? Now, apparently, we got to wait a little bit longer, right? And the reason being is because, as Marquaad wants to say in this particular video, that, no, I'm innocent. I am innocent, okay? You guys saw the status hearing. And, they're not going to charge me with anything. That means they took a blood work and I wasn't drunk. Okay. Because Detective Vasquez, he told me something different. He said April 15th wasn't the end all be all for it. Okay. He says that was just a status hearing to see what they were going to do. All right. But they don't know if they're going to, which side they're going to lean on yet. But as soon as that is officially closed, I get the body cam camera. All right. And y'all will listen to the voicemail and all that. I was joking. Like, Detective Vasquez is on the case. All right. Listen, we're not playing with y'all out here. So in this video, Marquaad, in an attempt to quell, the rumors of him possibly driving drunk, and the second serious charge being driving drunk while there's a firearm nearby. Okay, you guys know if you got your conceal and carries, that's a big no-no. You don't want to. I mean, you don't want to be drinking, get caught dead with alcohol, drunk, and then you got a piece in the car. I mean, that's just a bad combination, all right? Matter of fact, that's more of a, I mean, even though it was a misdemeanor on his charge, it's still the more serious crime out of everything else, all right? And he also talked about how they took money from him and all these different things. Now, here's the thing. It's pretty understandable because You got to understand, driving at night and, in his case, driving while black, it happens to the best of us, right? But this is what I talk about all the time when it comes to guys like us, Marquaad. It's times like these when they remember that they're black. Yeah. Because we've been saying this. You watch this guy's channel, right? That when we talk about the race stuff, we're labeled as race hustlers, right? When we talk about how real systemic injustice is, right? These guys are the main ones to clown us and say, yeah, come on, dude. You guys are just victims, okay? Just pick yourself up by the bootstraps and just go. Racism isn't what you guys think, okay? America is a different world now, okay? And then when the red, black, white, and blue is right beyond you, all of a sudden, they saw a black man in a Maybach. It was a black man in a Maybach. That's what it was. They couldn't have fathomed a black man doing so well. That's why they were so angry. Oh, now you remember you're black. See, I just find it so hilarious, these chumps, when it comes to serious issues and we talk about stuff like this, right? They want to just write it all off until it happens to them. It doesn't matter how rich you are. It doesn't matter how powerful you are. It doesn't matter what circles you run in with the white dudes or all these other people out there. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, to them, you're just a nigga in the Maybach, according to you, because that's what you said on your stream, right? So I was shocked when you said that. So it was interesting him going that angle. I found it hilarious. But yeah, that's one of the main points I wanted to point out about like these suckers, right? They always just sit there and just because they make a little bit more money on YouTube and all these racial things don't apply. It exists, dude. All right, it's out there. So I'm glad, you went through this experience to recognize that you're still a black man in America. Welcome, brother. Moving on, all right? Let's get into this video of him going through all of this stuff here and basically just kind of coping, all right, in the worst way possible, chat. And honestly, I wouldn't have done this video because I was watching it. I'm like, okay, it's kind of rehash shit. Okay, why am I watching this rehash? There's nothing new. There's no updates, right? Well, no, chat, I shit you not. This dude started roasting y'all. Like he was roasting y'all. I couldn't believe it. I was like, all right, nah. Now we got to do this video, right? I can't believe this man. Like, how you won't sit there and try to roast the chat? I'm sorry. Some of y'all, if your name or your chat name pops up because you were in the comment section roasting this clown, I apologize. All right. I would make sure that this roasting that we're gonna do for Sus Marquaad is worth it. Okay. I mean, I don't know why. Like, why are you roasting my chat, bro? You could just roast me. I'm still waiting on that fade, dog. Like, what we gonna do about that? you still ducking this fade. So stop attacking my audience. All right, just because they're just telling you what's up. All right, and just run me that fade, dog. Come on, what are you doing? Just run me that fade. Right, come on, I know where you at. Let's go. Just make the phone call, talk to your boys. All right, you can even make a spectacle out of it if you want. We should pull up and then we can scrap. We can turn it into a whole thing. Just say yes. Okay, just say yes. Quit ducking. So, chat. Without further ado, let's go ahead and cover the big thing here, because this show cannot go on without addressing this right now. All right, and that's you guys. More specifically, you guys being here right now. You guys are anywhere in the world right now, but like the fact that you're here spending the night with me, it means a lot to me. So shout out to you guys. All right, so please do not hesitate to sponsor the show. All right, you could be a show sponsor. How do you do that? It's easy. Just hit the like button. Yeah, the one right below this video. Just hit the like button, and that's it. Congratulations. You're a show sponsor, and that means the world to me. Shout out to you guys. Let's get to this fucking shit show of a live stream this guy put out there. I mean, I just can't believe he thought he was winning with this.
So then you could proceed to destroy my fucking car. Yeah, that's right. They went in and damaged my car. Yeah, they didn't give me the phone after that. I'm in cuffs. It's ridiculous. Okay, so here we go. I want to look at a little bit of hate, if you don't mind. If you would endure with me to look at a bit of hate. I don't get to do this all the time, so this is a special moment. I got time. Let's look at a little bit of hate. And so what we've done up to this point is we've shown you the instance in which Marquaad Devon Burton had left his office. Yes, he has an office. Okay. Entrepreneur, upscale gentleman, leaves his office in downtown Las Vegas and downtown.
So this is what he does, right? Because his side of the story, because the cop side of the story is, nigga, you were driving drunk, all right? And you had a firearm in the car, Okay, that was the cop side of the story. Now, his side of the story was, I was leaving my office late at night wearing my long johns out of a business situation, and I just so happened to be speeding towards home. All right, so that's his narrative. He was just coming from his office and he was going home. Nothing, no alcohol, no nothing, whatever the hell, right? So, okay, fine. But it doesn't take away from the main crux of what's happening here. All right, what's happening here is the circumstances just looks weird. You're wearing long johns, bro. I mean, you got long johns on. You got all these different things that's just out of place. You got to look at it from the cops' perspective. To them, they're looking at this guy who sounds intoxicated, and he's about to claim he wasn't sounding intoxicated. Listen, when we get the body cam, we'll know. Okay, don't worry about it. We will know. But from the video you put out there, you sounded intoxicated. You sounded like you were drunk. Okay, so listen, you should have just taken your own advice and just shut the fuck up. But you kept talking. You just kept talking, and the more you talk, the more drunk you sounded. So that was you. So from the cops' circumstances, not circumstances, point of view, all right, they're looking at you like, okay, this guy's not listening to us. He's being combative, and he sounds like he's drunk. We already got him for speeding. Step out of the car, sir. Yeah, step out of the car. They don't play. So again, at the end of the day, you can sit here and whine till the courts come home or the clowns come home, but at the end of the day, you still got slapped with these charges, okay? And you're still fighting them. It's still an open case. So you doing this video talking about it's locked and loaded, it's done. All right, I'm an innocent man. It's still an open case. Y'all about to find out from the detective soon enough. All right, I'll play it right after this video. Trust me.
Town is generally where businessmen have their offices. He's leaving late at night because he's a hardworking man. He's completely sober on a Friday night, finished working around 11 p.m. He's a hardworking man by any measure. Didn't go out to party, didn't go out to, lay with a harlot. He's going home. Then the police pull over a law-abiding citizen who's sober. They pull over a saint in a place called Sin City. They pull over the one who's actually doing everything that the cops would want you to do if the cops were not absolute rubbish. Bacon boys.
If they were- whoa. Hey, whoa. And want you the guy that says racism. Come on now. Come in. It's not that serious, right? All of a sudden now you're remembering, these cops have nothing better to do than to bother a good citizen. I'm a model citizen. I don't know why they bothered me. I mean, I got off work 11 at night. And I was just speeding in my car. I blew past the stop sign, but I mean, there's still officer like, what? It's like, bro, you're missing the point here.
They were actually good people. They pulled over the one person who's doing what they want you to do. Earn, help others earn, pay taxes, all that good stuff, right? Don't break the law. You pulled that guy over. Cool. Completely cooperative. Then they lie and claim that I'm not cooperative so they could trump up charges. They try to interrogate me on the spot. It fails. Then they have to stick with their initial lie. What's the initial lie? You are under the influence. Then they do what would be an illegal search if we had rights. You don't have any rights. That's why you need.
Listen, it's not an illegal search anymore, okay? The moment they booked you, or not booked you, the moment they place you under arrest, they can look in your shit, bro. All right? Before they place you under arrest or before they detain you, okay, they can see what's open to them. Like, so if they walk past your car and they're looking at, what's in your driver's seat and all around, and they see something sus, they can charge you based off of that. But they don't have a right to look into it. Once they determine that you're going to jail, they're gonna start searching your shit. That's just what they do. I mean, at that point, your rights are gone. You don't have any rights. You're now a subject of the state now. I mean, it is what it is. You should know this. Weren't you a pimp? You hung out with criminals. How do you not know this, sus?
You need to be linked up with other people to protect yourself. So then they do what would be an illegal search. Then they uncover something that just adds insult to injury, right? They already probably mad and jelly. They're like, man, this ball got a $250,000 car, and we done just found keys to 3 other cars that are not cheap. Then they find a significant amount of cash money. And for sure, more than they all had in their bank account added together, probably had them big mad. They find a goddamn treasure trove of cash money. And then they come back like, so what do you have all that cash for? It's none of your business. It's none of your business. Take me to the goddamn lockup. I'm ready to go. So, oh yeah, and then they find the clapper. God damn it. This ball is driving around with a bunch of money and a blammer. He got the blammer. This is a wild boy. And you know what?
Hey, bro, I don't think that's what they're thinking. Most people in Vegas got guns. I mean, you're not a wild boy, okay? Come on, you're a good boy. Come on, sus Marquaad. You might be sus, but you're not a wild boy. You're the kind of guy that show up to another man's place with a box of chocolates and some flowers. You that type of guy. You're a sweet boy. You're a real sweet man. All right, don't sit there and play this up. I got a blammer. So I mean, the cops looking at the money, they looking at the blammer, and they look at me as a wild boy. Nigga, you wearing a polka dotted suit. Who's scared of this? Who is scared of this? Look at this nigga. Look at this ninja. You got a polka dotted shirt, a blazer on. I mean, what are we doing here? Who's scared of this? What I mean, again, just arrogance. I don't even know how to put this into words, chat. I don't know how to put this into words. Ain't nobody scared of a nigga. And even when you got arrested, my dude, you were wearing long johns. I'm sorry you're not wild, bro. You just sus. Like, why is this nigga driving 11 p.m. at night in some long johns running past stop signs? You a whole victim out here. This is a victim mindset, bro. I thought high value men not supposed to be about victim mindset. Well, what's happening? I mean, y'all hear this clown? You got the polka dotted suit on talking about, I am a wild boy. Nigga, shut your ass up. I can't believe this.
It's all true. It's all true. I was riding around with a bunch of money and a clapper. It's a fact. But that's not illegal currently. I'm sure they can find a way to make it illegal, but that's not illegal. So then they drive me on down to the station, at which point I decide to engage in very light conversation, lighthearted, that is, but very thoughtful conversation, because I know that they're wearing body cam. And if I am on drugs or, liquored up, I want it to be very clear in my conversation and the nature and quality of my conversation. So I said, yeah, let's have some conversation with these gentlemen while they're taking me down. I want when that body cam footage gets played back, they're like, God damn, this dude was cooperative, pleasant, articulate.
No, don't worry. Don't worry. We gonna find out. And listen. Sus. If I'm wrong, we'll be wrong. We still getting that body camera. All right. What is it? Like a couple $100? It's done. We got you. All right. Listen, if don't be worried. All right. Don't be worried what the body cam has to say. All right. As long as you know for sure that you aren't drugged. We gonna have to make that decision, okay? Once we see the camera, but it's coming, okay? But I don't know why you're so worried about it, bro. Why are you so worried? Hey, bro, yeah, you can't be playing with us out here in these streets. When I tell you we do research, we do research. We don't play games out here. We will find everything associated with everything. What you doing?
The hell did you take this guy down for? Except that's not what these people do. Yes, these people are part of a criminal organization that support one another at all costs, no matter how wrong and wicked. So anyways, they take me on down, and then they have me there with the dregs of society, people who are actually high, people who are actually on meth, coke, crack, smack, MDMA, Special K, Molly, perks, pills, and all the rest of it. People who are homeless, filthy, stinking, psychotic. And I'm thrown in with a lot of them. Shout out to SL.
I'm sorry. Did you bring one of them niggas back to your crib for an interview? Chat. Was I wrong? Didn't he pick one of the most sauciest dregs of society? Didn't he drag that to his little studio and had an interview with him? I'm sorry. So now they're just the dregs of society, huh, sus? I mean, what are we doing here? What are we doing, bro? Stop this.
Bruh, I hope so too. Shout out to Back Health Rights. This is an underlying.
Shout out to Chris Cozart. It says, Duke, you're wrong. He is wild. Pulling up to a dude's house unannounced with chocolates and a note ain't normal. Hey, bro, I couldn't believe you guys didn't vote for that to be the biggest L of 2023. Like, I can't believe y'all didn't choose that to be the biggest L of 2023. That is easily number one. That's crazy, because that was why. Who does that? You go to a whole other country. A whole other country, bro. Make it make sense.
Masculine desire for truth and knowledge that you are producing, something on a mass scale, an awakening of the male spirit. I like that, an awakening of the male spirit.
An awakening of the male. Nigga, shut your ass up. You trying to sound deep as hell. An awakening of the male spirit. I might have to put that in my next book.
That's powerful. Somebody send that to me on IG. Marquaad Devon, MarquettDavon. Oh, and if you want to see how bosses really live, log in. He writes, I'm realizing the feminine spirit has misled men and will never own truth. Talk about it. Profound. That was quite profound. Shout out to Dwayne supporting the work via Cashapp. He writes, the cop is a dummy. Confuses the Maybach for a BMW. I'm the saint and the sinner. I never told anyone I was perfect. Listen, I'm a wild boy. I've been a wild boy. You can read my book, The Black Box. I highly recommend it. You want to know the truth of my life and who I am? It's written in plain ink, The Black Box.
Hey, not all of that is true. We had to do some digging. A lot of things he was writing in his book were greatly exaggerated. Again, I don't even have this. There's so much shit I'm sitting on when it comes to this clown. I don't even know anymore, right? I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't know. All right, just run me this fade. Let's do it. Let's do it, bro. You can come to Wisconsin, or I can go over there the way you're at in Vegas. It is what the fuck it is. Just let's run this fade, and we'll part ways. That's all it is. But you doing this? You doing this now? Come on, sus. You know better than that. All right, you know better than that.
Marquaad Devon Burton. In that book, all of those names are true legal names. You can Google any of the court cases in there. And if there's a pseudonym used, I note at the foot of that page, I say this name has been changed to protect not the innocent, but the guilty. But aside from that, it's all real facts. So yeah, if I do something crazy, I mean, you shouldn't be surprised. You read my book, you're like, this is a wild boy. That's the truth of who I am. And I also want to make a public service announcement for all of you goofballs. I just pray you guys don't come up in real life acting foolish and trying to do a prank, because it will be tragic. I will react very quickly. And once that switch is flipped, it won't be unflipped. There won't be any like going back. So don't play with me. It'll get serious. It'll get dark really quickly. Don't find out the hard way. Carrying on. Now, let's look at the hate. Let's look at the hate.
Now, chat, at first, I was like, okay, let's. Oh my God, I'm getting sick, chat. I'm getting real sick. You can tell too. Anyways, at first I was looking at this. I'm like, hold up. Let's take a look at the haters real quick. Who are these haters? And I was looking at them like, some of these people look hella familiar. Hella familiar. Nigga, is this my channel? Are you on my channel right now? Is this what it is? Huh? Yeah, these haters are the people in my chat. Like, are you kidding me? What is wrong with you? I couldn't believe it. So, any of y'all that get featured in this, I'm sorry. I don't know what he was thinking. I didn't mean for y'all to catch strays here. I had no idea he was gonna do this. Okay, so but don't worry. That's why we roasting him here today. Okay, but shout out to you guys, you're troopers.
And these comments are truly comical. So let's enjoy this together, ladies and saints. Let's really enjoy this. This guy writes, this DUI arrest sounds like some fan fiction. I don't even know what the hell that means. I really hope we get as much video footage as possible.
Oh, we
now,
will.
this one is fascinating because I provided the video footage, right? So that's a ton there. You can clearly see I'm not inebriated. Now, here's a funny thing.
No. In that video, you sounded inebriated, and we missed a huge gap. Okay, from when they took you out the car to when they came searching in your car, we missed a lot. We missed a huge portion. Okay, your phone was stuck in your car, but Sus Marquaad, the body cam picks up from there. Okay, so we're gonna watch that. And then we're gonna go from there. All right. And what I'm also doing is because you got the body cam, but these cruisers, The police cruisers got cams in them. Now it's gonna be a little, a little more, but I want to get the cruiser camera too, in addition to the body cam. Okay, so then we'll see. We'll make the judgments to see if you were actually, not, inebriated or something.
I was sent a clip. One of the haters, they're watching the exact same video you and I just watched of me handling that situation very intelligently, and they're like, "This guy is clearly drunk. This guy is clearly drunk." I'm like, these motherfuckers will look at the exact same thing and come up with the most extraordinary explanations. Why? Because it's fueled by hate and emotion. Jealousy is the emotion in particular. So I want to,
like how when you criticize somebody, it's just hate watching. It's like, bro, like just relax. First of all, bro, I mean, you're the one who was clowning us. You said you never drank, you never smoked in your life. So why would you expect us not to react to a video of you getting arrested for DUI? That's like the obvious reaction video we were gonna do. You brought this on yourself. Stop lying to your fans. I don't know why you chose to lie to your fans, bro. Just listen, you're a human being. Everybody has a little drink once in a while, unless you're like, I don't know, unless you have some kind of religious or something going on with that. Everybody, right? So you just coming out here saying, "Oh, I don't drink, I don't do this." It doesn't make you better than somebody else. So you coming out here acting like you're better than somebody else, you're crazy, bro.
Also encourage the internet, since we have all these goddamn internet sleuths, right? I want you boys to go and do me a favor. Get the body cam footage from my case, and it is public record. I'd love to see
not just the body cam. I'm getting your cruiser, the cruiser that you were riding in. I'm getting that image too.
Cam footage, because what will happen when you pull out that body cam footage, people are like, damn, he realer than I ever thought he was. Who would have known? A businessman is talking to the police in the way that the rappers claim they do. But when we get the body cam footage from when the rappers deal with the police, they be bumping their gums.
That was what you were doing. I don't know why you compare yourself to a rapper. That was what you were doing. you were just bumping your gums all over the place. You couldn't stop talking. You couldn't stop talking. Do we need to pull back the tape again? That was your tape. You just kept talking. I'm like, yo, shut the fuck up. I was even helping you out, and I don't even like you. Like, I mean, come on. Yo, Nefarious Bread with the 10, shout out to you. He says a small channel called Don Ozzy just made a documentary on him. A documentary? Hold up. Don Ozzy. Hey, yo, chat, y'all want to see this? This looks, I like the thumbnail. We might have to react to this real quick. Bro, you were yapping your gums. I mean, come on.
But this guy is actually keeping it solid.
Oh, shit, I forgot to read the rest of it. It says, just made a documentary on him, comparing him to Jim Jones. Oh, shit. Use a lot of your research, but it's still interesting. You should check it out before it gets pulled. Oh, yeah, I will. Because he tried to take down especially my videos. I did really exposing Bridget, the girl behind the scenes. Yeah, hi Bridget, we know you were drunk too. We know you were drunker too. All right, so we exposed her. Yeah, like he took that video down. We did a deep dive on her too, and it was one of those privacy takedowns. You know what they do, right? It was one of them privacy takedowns. That's what he did, right? Because I showed he got mad about it. He said, because I showed an image of her while they were at their, company event and whatnot. I'm like, she was working with you at Fletch app, okay? And what did I tell y'all when this Fletch app scheme was gonna go gangbust, right? When it was gonna just blow up in his face, I said the person that's with him now, the woman is with him now, has to have been the woman who was riding with him through the Fletch app. And what do you know? We expose Bridget, the video gets taken down. So again, listen, when we want to go deep, we can go deep. It don't even matter. It don't matter. Because as long as y'all know y'all get the facts, it is what it is. You said you don't drink. We expose that. It's a lie. And just be honest. No one's going to judge you for it. I mean, you got a decent lifestyle. You can go drink. Have a drink or two. It doesn't make you better than anybody else.
Yeah, you'd be impressed when you get that body cam footage. I'd love to see it. I encourage all of you to get it. Your internet sleuths, go ahead and get it. I want to see it.
I will.
Fans,
I'm working on it.
I should say the haters, they want to see, quote, as much video footage as possible. I want to see it as well. And this individual writes, boy spent the night in a drunk tank and is going to try and claim he's done hard time. Nigga, you're right. God damn it, you're right. I did feel like it was hard time. It was very hard to be away from my bed. I'm not gonna lie to you. I do have one of those very, very, very expensive beds. It does unnecessary shit. You know, it folds up like this and folds down, folds the legs up and shit. Bed vibrates, does all kind of shit. Got lights under it. I missed it. I'm not gonna lie to you. They keep you up for like 23 hours straight. It's really inhumane. And they also had me. Can you imagine, darling? In a room packed in like sardines, and on the wall it said like max occupancy 23 persons. They had like 60 niggas in there. And you know, the toilets in there. It's unpleasant. You're right. I am gonna act like I did hard time. Motherfucker, it was hard time. It's very.
You spent the night in jail. All right, come on, hard time, bro. Relax. You not. It's like you went to prison or you spent longer than a freaking week. Relax, okay? I know. I thought, chat. I'm with y'all. I thought he was a pimp. I thought he'd be used to this by now. I thought he'd be used to this. My boy over here. I did hard time, nigga. It was a night. It was a night, and that was it. I mean, come on. Don't hype it up to be what it isn't. All right, chill out. This dude is crazy. I don't know about y'all, but does he seem like a little restless to y'all? Huh? Don't he seem a little restless to y'all? I mean, listen, you can tell us all day long that the outcome of your case, it's very appealing. It's a great outcome. It's the ideal outcome that you wanted for yourself. But your actions, I'm just saying, you look stressed, bro. Relax, chill. We're gonna get the camera, but really, we're just gonna have to wait to see what the judgment is. That's it, right? Because right now, you said in this video it was a closed case. Detective Vasquez said it wasn't. So, or Vaquez. I don't know, I'm saying it wrong, but y'all about to hear it.
Very hard to go from my lifestyle to locked in there, darling. It was hard time. So you're right.
Listen to him. He don't sound crazy to y'all.
I only was in jail for 23 hours. Nigga, I got a year's worth of prison stories. He's right, goddamn. I can't lie to you. He's completely right.
Yeah, yo, chat, y'all are hilarious. Chat, y'all are hilarious. Like, y'all had me cracking up when he was reading this shit. I was cracking up laughing. I know how bad y'all were roasting this clown. And you, chat, I told you, some of these content creators, they be reading these comments you putting on here. I told you, this dude spends time on my channel. Every video I do about him, let me see what they're saying. Let me see what they're saying. And I'm sorry, but the shit that y'all say in the comments, it hurt him. It hurt him enough to do a video. I can't believe it. Like, I mean, my dude, if your case was as solid as you said it was, when we pulled the documents, all right, you should be fine. And we're going to acknowledge that it says what it says it was, okay? I would still say you're a clown for getting busted like that. I mean, you're running past stop signs. That's crazy, right? Especially if you got a blammer with you. Just be careful, all right? We'll be the first one to come out here and admit that we were wrong. That's it. But, yo, you just coming at the chat. Why don't you just come after me? Just attack me. Don't attack the chat, bro. They got nothing to do with this. They got nothing to do with this. It's me and you. I'm waiting for that fade, dog. Come on. Just say the word. I'm waiting for that fade. Let's go. Run this fade. Come on. What are we doing? See, this is what I'm talking about. It's just these guys. It's fake alpha. It's fake alpha. Like, I don't get it. I honestly don't understand it.
Let's see what else. More hate. Let's see the psychotic nature of these folks here.
The psychotic nature.
It's like they know what I speak is true, but they despise the truth. Actually, the conversation with the Mexican dude sounds like the most realistic part. LA and LV share people often. Okay, so everything was a lie except that story because you enjoyed it. Okay, Brody, that's fantastic. Then we have this one right here. Thought he was a multi-millionaire worth hundreds of millions. It's like, damn, bro. Like, I've never, ever, ever in the entire history of the internet came on the internet and said, I am worth fill in the blank amount of money. I've never done that.
No, he didn't. Oh, no, he did not just say that. Chat, do you believe this? And you know why he's saying that now? Because we broke down all these fake websites that were coming up here spilling these different income that he was supposedly making. One website said he was worth 50. The other website said he was worth 8 million. All in the same year. We exposed that. And I told Flacco, I told you, I said, listen, next time you get this boy on the show, ask him how do you actually do it? What is your net worth? What is the net worth? Not what is an NFT. We know you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. We want to know what's the net worth because, again, listen, I told y'all he's worth maybe $300,000 at best. At best. All right? I'm just being real with y'all. These guys aren't millionaires. It's a fake it till you make it game. We broke down his business. The only thing he's got going on is Assassin right now and a couple real estates he's got with old girl. Why front online? He makes fun of me for having a regular job. At least it's stable. I mean, why? Why are you shaming people for having 9 to 5? 9 to 5 is okay. It's okay to work in 9 to 5. It doesn't. You don't have to be this, fucking 6-figure jet setting, highfalutin, what do you call a high value man? We already know the high value men are the ones that lose all the time. They're losers. They lose. I mean, it's the pool boy that's winning, really. I mean, it's the broke pool boy. The broke guys are winning. That's what it is, right? Because they don't have to do as much as you high value niggas are doing. Y'all spend all this bread, all this time, effort, and yet what? The pool boy gets it. I don't understand this. Shout out to y'all. Y'all are funny because he's trying to roast y'all, but really he's just mad because y'all really roasted him. Like, it was barely a full day in jail, bro. You acting like you did, like, hard time. Nigga act like it's locked up abroad out here, bro. Like, you really got caught out here doing something serious. Relax. I thought you was a pimp. You're supposed to be used to this. Yo, Shadawana Legion, shout out to you for the 5. Says, Marquaad has a punchable face. Oh, God. Says, Marquaad has a punchable face. If Duke fought Marquaad, it would turn out like high school HS Tiki-Talkie versus Circa. HS is part of the night. He's part Nigerian. Oh, never mind. I take back the silk shirt jokes. I take back the silk shirt jokes. He's Nigerian. That's my boy. He's my boy now. And he whooped Zerka. Oh, for the win. For the win. Like, hey, Zerka, you got your back blown out in the middle of the street. How you let that happen, bro? How you let that happen by a nigga in a silk shirt? Oh, I said I was gonna stop making them jokes. Like, but for real though, how you lose in the middle of the street to a light-skinned nigga in a silk shirt? Like, what are we doing? Like, that is the most embarrassing thing. Like, hand me your high value card or alpha card. Do they got these alpha male cards? Give me your alpha male card right now. It's done. You got to tear that bitch up. No more alpha for you. All right, you listen. That is the last nigga you want to get caught getting beat by is some light-skinned dude in some silk shirt, bro. I mean, like, it's just the biggest L. Just the biggest L. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe my ears.
Tacky. That's something that a low-class person would do. I would never state I'm worth filling the blank. Oppositely, I've stated I'm merely a humble teacher. That's all I am. And I would like to restate that for all of the alphabet agencies watching, for the United States government, I would like to restate I am merely a humble teacher. And I would also like to say I've never once stated how much money I have or what my net worth is. I've never done that.
Oh, no. Because we know what it is. Actually, we know what it is. It's not 300,000. It's we actually know what it is. Again, once you have information, chat, this is why we don't worry out here at dukendon channel. We don't worry out here. We never worry, right? Because stuff we put out here, once we have the information, they start running scared. All of a sudden, that being braggadocious about all the millions they're making, once they know you're getting close to the truth, all of a sudden it's like, well, I never said I was a millionaire. I never said I was worth anything. I'm just a humble teacher. That's what I've always said. Honestly, chat, who believes what he's saying right now? No. Who believes what he's saying right now? That's a damn lie. Come on now. I can't believe he's doing this. I can't believe he's doing this. Listen. Come on, bro. Like, just we're not gonna go that far. I know. That's why I'm not even, because listen, we're just sitting on this. We're just sitting on a lot of this shit, right? A lot of people. We're just sitting on a lot of stuff. That's what it is, right? Because when we have information, we want to make sure we're correct when we put stuff out there. It is what it is, right? And I'm not saying we're perfect. Every once in a while, we make a mistake. We make a huge mistake, all right? And every once in a while, we're a lot more haste in in our information gathering, right? And like the recent debacle we got involved in, right, with the tree of lies over there, right? Yeah, I accidentally doxed her. It was bad. It was real bad, right? And I'm still thinking about it. It was bad, okay, but it was one of those things where it was just done in haste. I should have thought better about it, right? And hey, Tree, what you want? You want a new cell phone? I got you the iPhone 25, baby girl. All you got to do is say the word. Tell me where to send it. Tell me what it's done. You want the iPhone 30? I got you. I got Verizon. I'm gonna put you on the family plan, baby girl. Don't worry about it. I know you're obsessed with me. I know you're obsessed with me. I'm gonna put you on the family plan. Congratulations, boo. All right. You can tell your white man a chocolate nigga got you now. Hey, bro, I'm crazy. I'm crazy with it, bro. Come on now. Listen, but all serious though, okay, that was wrong. That was horrible. That was crazy. All right, but I got the information right then and there while you were streaming, and I was out there in haste to put it out there. That was my fault. And I'm gonna tell you, listen, you can spam the L's in the chat. I deserve it. It is what the fuck it is. All right, but bro, it don't mean that the facts we got is the facts. I mean, we got it. It's there. All right. So again, just notice how our channel, when we start getting closer to the truth on some of these niggas, all of a sudden everybody starts running. Everybody starts crashing out. Everybody. Now all of a sudden he spent years bragging about being a millionaire on YouTube. Now it's, well, I never said that. I never once said that. I'm just a humble teacher. You think we're stupid? like again. It is what it is. Why are you attacking the chat though? That I just saying. I know you're watching right now. Why you attacking the chat? That don't even make any sense, bro. It's me. I'm the one doing this to you. You should attack me. All right. I mean, you tried, but you should attack me. I don't. The chat got nothing to do with this. All right. Stop it.
Not once. And I never will, because that's stupid. That's very dumb. I will never do that. So where they get these tall tales from, it beats me. And this is the internet age, and I'm a streamer, right? So you see me on video. So if I've said what my net worth is, just show us the video clip. Can someone provide the video clip? Like, people are saying I'm lying about things I've never said, right? It's like, this guy says he has a Bugatti. What the? I've never said that. Show me the video where I said that. That's crazy. This is the age we're in. They must make up things. Shout out to Steamrolling supporting the work. Shout out to the mods even getting in there today. You did. Shout out to Dwayne comes right back.
No, I didn't. Listen, that report was after she tried to flag my initial video about her, exposing her. That was it, right? That was it. And then I didn't say anything. Like when she tried to report my video, I didn't say anything. Look at the date on the time. It was like literally 2 days ago when I did that first stream. She tried to take it down immediately. I sat on it. I didn't do anything. I just sat on it, right? And then fast forward, now that she wants to milk this thing, if you want to milk it, we'll milk it. It is what it is. I mean, you get the cloud back and forth, baby girl. I got no problems with that. All right. But now you want to milk this thing. She puts that out there because she wants to do a live stream about it. I'm like, okay, if you want to put that out there, let's put proper context, because your crew tried to flag down that video. I didn't say nothing. Listen, Tree, you're not as important as you think you are. I'm just being real. I mean, like, you could keep doing all these little things, like realistic. All those 3 questions is all we need to answer. Like, you got to answer that. If you don't answer that, it is what it is. You're going to be another Mike TV. So keep quoting that nigga. You're going to end up like him. You got to prove what you need to prove. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Like, you think people are worried about you out here? Ain't nobody worried about you, girl. Like, quit playing. Like, at this point, you dug a bigger hole than anything else. Listen, the doxing part, that's me. My fault. It is what the fuck it is, bro. But what you did, the lies you told on your stream, you have no idea the floodgates you've opened up. I don't fucking care.
He writes, they did you wrong. I take it personally. He's a dummy. Indeed, they did do me wrong. And we need justice, not only with regards to the government and these filthy cops, but also with regards to these haters. Put in the work. Shout out to Carter, writes, hashtag free the saints. Indeed, free all the saints, man. Because I'm not the only person that was wrongfully locked up. There were some good brothers in there, honestly. And that's why I did that live session with one of the gentlemen, I do mean it, who was locked up with me. That's why I did that live session. Give these brothers a voice and understand the true filthy nature of our legal system. And while they locked us up for some BS, I kid you not, they let 8 or 9 people walk who weren't even citizens. They had no paperwork, no social security on these guys, no fingerprint. Just let them walk. It was insane. Yeah, they're letting all kinds, and then they were locking up meth heads and drug addicts and homeless people. It's like, why are you locking these people up? They're going to get out and reoffend. Leave them out there. We don't need the taxpayer paying for this. But this is the kind of filth that we deal with in such a society. But more hate, more hate, more hate. Let's see. I'll read some good hate. Oh, yeah, this is good right here. That's 100% what I thought. You hire a driver if you're rocking a Maybach. And I know that this particular person did not say Maybach. I know they said Maybach or Maybach.
How would you know that? It's just words on a screen, bro. How do you know how they pronounced it? You sound crazy. Like, this is insane. You're just nitpicking. You're gonna imagine how they said the word Maybach. How would you, like, you think my chat are a bunch of stupid people? You think they're not people who are articulate, who can say Maybach or Maybach? Like, what do you I mean, bro, get that out of here. Who is he talking shit about? Who is this? Who is this in the chat? Garb man. Why are you talking shit about him? Leave him alone.
Batch. I know they said some shit like that. Furthermore, here's the thing. I often remind you have people talking about things they know nothing about. It's like, okay, do you own a Rolls Royce? Oh, no, you don't. Do you own a Maybach? Oh, no, you don't. Don't comment on it then. Wait.
And I hate when they do this. You call them out. It's obvious. If you're rich enough to have that Maybach, why don't you have somebody driving you around? I mean, I'm not saying you have to, but like a genuine question. Like, why don't you have people driving you around? I mean, you got money to throw around anyways, right? Fuck around money. What? They said they busted you with $80,000. How many thousands of dollars? 10, 80? I don't know. All right. Why don't you just take that money and pay a driver? Or better yet, just Uber. I don't know, right? So you just saying, oh, well, because you don't know what it's like to own a Maybach, therefore shut the fuck up. That's not an argument, bro. That's not an argument you can win. It's just a clear question. Why is there not a driver? I mean, it's just an easy freaking question, dude. Just fucking answer it. All right. Why? Just because you don't have an answer to the question doesn't mean you get to just write it off by saying, well, you don't live that life, so shut up. I drive my Maybach. I'm gonna tell you this. If I had Maybach money, listen, I'm not rich. I'm telling you right now, I'm great value. I'm the Walmart version of high value. Okay, I am great value. Okay, the cheap version. Okay, but I'm telling you right now, if I were to be rich enough to be driving a Maybach, I'm gonna tell you this. All right, I'm gonna get a driver because that's a car I would want to enjoy myself riding in, not driving in. You see what I'm saying? I want to ride in it. Right, I want to sit back, enjoy the leather, enjoy some of the amenities the car has to offer. Right? Why be a driver? It's a legitimate question.
Till you get one and then comment, but until then, don't comment. All right, because you sound foolish. But imagine people are trying, like, you got arrested leaving an office that's yours, driving to a home in a gated community in a Maybach with a bunch of money, and then people try to make fun of you. What the fuck? Nigga, what planet are we on? What planet are we on? Listen to me. I don't know what hood y'all are from, but in my neighborhood, just my neighborhood, maybe. In my neighborhood, you got a brother who owns his own office, has a nice home in the burbs of Las Vegas in a gated community, and is driving there in the middle of the night in a Maybach from having worked hard all day, earning money, greenbacks, you dig? I respect that. Oh, yeah, and got busted with a whole bunch of money, cash. I respect a motherfucker like that. That's just me, though. I don't know where y'all are from, but in my book, that ranks high in my book. Like, that's the kind of lifestyle I want to live. And here's the thing that I want you guys to understand. Dig this. That was on a random day. Yeah, I didn't go volunteer for the police to fuck with me. That was on a random day. That's the difference between you and I.
That's some kind of flex. On a random day, you got busted with a bunch of money, and congratulations, they confiscated it, right? And I bet it was a bitch to get it back, wasn't it? All right, is that a flex that you got pulled over on a random day with a shit ton of cash? Is that it? Get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, what does that even mean?
It was a random day. That wasn't a day where I was like, oh, let me go get a bunch of cash so I can floss. No, that was my actual regular life there, little buddy. That's the major difference. And you guys have seen me on stream before too, where you have some of these rascals running their mouth. And I was like, call my sister, like, hey, go bring bring some cash over here so we could, talk some shit. How much money did she bring over cash? It was sitting around. I wasn't even at home. I was in my studio when that happened. Remember, this is my real life here. Huh? But somehow I'm the guy they hate on. What kind of shit is this? I'm the American dream, motherfucker. Like, I'm the reason, like me, my life, I'm the reason motherfuckers are over there in Albania, motherfuckers in Somalia. Like, I want to get to America because of me, boy.
How? I'm sorry. Nobody knows you. It's like, what are you? This guy's losing his mind, bro. I don't know. He's losing. And they say I'm arrogant. Like, listen to this guy. Look, what are you saying? Because of you, some random in Albania is inspired? Is this one of your other BBC documentaries? Like, dude, what are you talking about? What does this actually even mean?
Well, what do you mean, Marquaad? When I was born, my father was in prison for selling crack cocaine, youngin'. When I was born, my mother was on crack cocaine. I'm an actual crack baby. I went.
Oh boy, dog. Just that alone. Like, where did the switch up happen? Yo, Sus, I thought you were you were what do you call it? You were the greatest technologist of our era, right? I thought you were the shit growing up. Now all of a sudden, post court, you're admitting that you were a crack baby. Well, that says a lot. I don't know what else to say. Lots of truths are coming out now. I mean, geez, like, is this some kind of flex? Like, you were a crack baby at some point? I mean, okay, good job. You want a cookie? For a crack baby grew up to scam a bunch of people with these fake NFTs. I mean, I don't see that as an accomplishment, buddy. I mean, what? I mean, matter of fact, you grew up to do exactly what crack babies would do. Rug pull on an NFT project. That's what you would do, right? I mean, what is that even supposed to mean?
Went to horrible public schools in Los Angeles. I grew up part-time with my grandmother who had dementia. If I can make it, you can make it. I am the American dream. I am the result of intelligence and hard work consistently applied. You hate on someone like me, you hate yourself. That's all there is. You hate yourself.
This nigga is crazy, bro.
I'm the American dream.
He is crazy.
So when you see somebody like me, you got to respect it, man. If you can't respect it, there's something wrong with you. So that's why I'm saying I'm reading through these comments and I'm just like, whoa, this world is crazy. You listen to a dirty Jamaican nigga who impregnated a stripper who looked horrible, and now he got a single mom, doesn't see his baby. He's behind on child.
Bro, you realize I can sue you for this, right? I first of all, I'm not Jamaican. I don't know what are you doing? Like, all your information about me is wrong, bro. Like, I don't even get it. Like, I don't seem like child. Like, what are you talking? Bro, like, if I really cared, I don't. He can say what the fuck he wants. He's wrong. Like, I mean, bro, like, that's great. I mean, at least get your facts right about me. And the thing is, this is what it is. People will just believe it too. They'll just believe, oh, you're a Jamaican dude with a crack-headed stripper with a baby. Saint the Sin exposed it. You a fake. Bro, listen, he's frustrated, right? Because unlike some of these YouTubers, I don't have any record. I don't have anything on my record at all. I'm like clean. I'm a clean dude, right? I don't get it. I don't steal. I don't do anything. I mean, I pretty much follow the law. So you can research it. My shit's out there. You're not going to find anything. You're not going to find dirt. So you make up shit. All of a sudden, I'm a Jamaican dude with a stripper for a ex-wife, and what is it? What is it? A crackhead too? Like, I mean, what are we doing? I mean, at some point, this is looking a little desperate, bro. This is looking a little too. Listen, bro. It is what it is, bro. Just stop pretending you're somebody else, and maybe people won't be looking shit up about you that's inconsistent to what you say online. Just saying.
Child support, lives in a goddamn busted ass apartment, and you gonna rock with him over the big homie? Bruh, it's crazy. Now, granted, it's a minority of people. but you still have to question the society we live in, where we prize weakness and gossip among males instead of prizing men who are action oriented, the doers in the society. Huh? The world's sick out here. We got a sick world out here. Anyways, shout out to Culture Club writes, peace to the saints, showing a little support to Brab. I appreciate you. It's always good to see you. Now, also acknowledge the ballers. Shout out to Reggie. He writes, peace to the saints. Just sent you an email. Do not read aloud. Okay, let me take a look. Make sure I can. Okay, that's actually my birthday. So that might be a little bit tough because, obviously my mother would like to see me on my birthday. And that is, in fact, that suit is fire. I appreciate you. And the nice thing too is it's actually really soft to the touch. It is, in fact, velvet. And sometimes
we know you got a soft ass velvet polka dotted suit, acting all hard out here in these YouTube streets. Nigga, you sit your ass down. You don't sit your ass down. Talking about it's real soft too. Corinthian leather. Oh, real soft. Shut your ass up.
You have a fine wool, but it's not quite soft to the touch. I appreciate that compliment. Thank you very much. The ladies love this one. May I also acknowledge via super chat. Shout out to Blake. He write, oh, actually, I'm trying to stay with $10 and above. Okay, he came right back. So let's read this one. He writes, you said there is one race that engages in violence around the world. I don't think I quite said that.
No, you did. When you were going hard at black people, yes, you did. When you were going hard at hip hop, when you're going hard against black women, yes, you did. And you notice how, chat, there ain't nobody else out here in these black manosphere spaces that actually defend or actually speak good of their women, right? And it's one of those things that's crazy. Like I'm even in shock. When that whole Pearl thing went down, none of these niggas stood by, right? Even when what's her name, Six the Goddess came out and just said, hey, yo, Anton, you want some bullshit, bro? Even when all these women came, black women, they got shamed by who? Him. Guys like him. Now all of a sudden he gets pulled over. The white man puts the hammer on him, and he remembers he's black. He remembers that he's black and he's a victim. Oh my God, bro! If you don't stop this, bro, just admit it. Y'all, listen. Y'all keep calling us crazy, like we're race baiters or whatever it is. It's not that, bro. There is systemic shit going on. Not saying that that's what happened to you. You blew past the stop sign. Stop playing victim, bro. You caused what happened to you. But yes, that systemic shit does exist. So you sitting there denying it and then turning around like, oh, no, wait. I never labeled black culture as being responsible for violence. No. Where my black people at? Bro, stop. This is embarrassing.
But let's carry on. He writes, you said the wrong group. Did I, though? He writes, who are the ones promoting gangster rap around the world? Who has been robbing family stores everywhere? I like this Blake guy. I like this guy. He writes, you yourself have been committing crimes since you were a kid.
Facts. You claim to be a pimp. I'm sorry. Did we forget that? Chat. Did we forget that he's been bragging about being a pimp this entire time? So you've been bragging online about being a career criminal since you were 16, right? Because you said, hey, you were doing this shit back in high school. That shit was just easy. You were rolling with these niggas, right? So now all of a sudden you're not a career criminal. You're a good boy. You're a well-respected member of society. Like you see what I mean, chat? This is what I mean. They tell you a story. They sell you a rags to riches story. That's what this is about. All right. The rags to riches is for you to believe them. So you can say, well, you know what? I'm not doing that well in life. And if this guy can go from being a pimp to all of a sudden being the greatest technologist of our era, well, maybe I can do it too. Let me become part of the Assassin Club. Where my assassin members at? Come on, bro. Y'all know, peace to the saints. Come on, dog. Come on. I mean, this shit's just weird. This is weird. It's weird shit. I mean, they gotta say peace to the saints. Like, what does that even mean? This is cult shit right here. This is cult-like behavior. You're priming your audience to already believe or think a certain type of way. No wonder they're too dense to realize they're being scammed by you. I mean, listen, if that crypto rug pull wasn't enough to wake y'all niggas up, stay sleeping.
anyone who is not your race is listening to you, they need to be rescued. Oh, we have a bona fide racist here. This is very good. I like racism. I really actually do like racism in real life. I'm not just saying that. Blake, would you be kind enough to come on so we can have a bit of a chat about race and racism? Because I really do enjoy it. Really, I do. That's the link for Blake. Blake, just come on. Hopefully you are proud to be an Aryan Superman and you'd be kind enough to turn on your camera. We can have a nice, calm, frank conversation because I think these are very meaningful points. And truth be told, I don't like crime any more than anyone else does. And if there's a violent race, we should surely find out who they are and bring them to justice. So
why are you talking like that? This nigga, what's wrong with you? Hey, yeah, hey, yo, I'm asking for real, bro. Yeah, you good? You good, bro? Like, what is this? Like, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing here? This is just like that. You listen, okay. If the body cam is gonna say something different, you need to let your audience know right now. If what does he? I gotta check in with something. I don't think he knows what we know, because otherwise he wouldn't be freaking out this hard. Like, why is he all of a sudden just coming clean on a lot of things? Now I'm like, all right, I gotta do some research, because why is he freaking out? Like, for all he knows, we're just talking about the body cam right now, unless he knows something that we already know. I don't like that now. I gotta really think. But like, other than that, bro, if it's just a body cam, you got nothing to worry about if you said you weren't drunk, right? But now you're bringing your net worth into this. You're bringing all this stuff into this. Listen, I won't expose nothing if you don't. Hey, Dad, I'll fuck with you. I'll just damn near expose it. Why are you freaking out that hard? I don't get it. Like, what is this?
So let us see if this race warrior is a man, a real man, or is he scared? I'd love it if he was a brave man, because then we could have a conversation. Let us see. Okay, we've dropped the link. I don't see Blake there. Let's give him a little bit of time. I know sometimes, the scary black man, and I am a terrifying black man. Really, I am.
You got a polka dotted suit. Ain't nothing terrifying about you, my dude. What are you talking about? Like, you hear this? Oh, my Lord. This nigga, he's gonna kill me. What are you talking about? You are the most harmless kitten I've ever seen, bro. You're not scary. Ain't nobody scared of you. What are you doing? Like, who's scared of a nigga in the polka dotted suit? Because somebody tell me that. Who is scared of this man? Like, if you are, hold up, I got a bridge in France to sell you. You're gonna get a good deal on it, trust me, because ain't nobody scared of you, bro. Like, you're not terrifying. you're not terrifying at all.
I've noticed this my entire life. People are terrified of me. This is quite strange. It's unfortunate. Some people find me to be very friendly, but many people are very intimidated and scared. Let's see if Blake will show up.
This nigga really think he's him. This ninja, he really thinks he's him, bro. Stop. The ego is too much. Oh, the ego. I can't do this, bro. Chat. I might not make it. I might not make it through the stream, bro. I'm gonna be real with y'all. This is just too much. I'm already sweating. I'm laughing too hard. I'm sweating. You're not him. Stop it. This is getting ridiculous. He really think he is.
He doesn't have teeth. You don't need teeth to have this conversation. Really, you don't. I really want to have this conversation. He's disappeared, and these are meaningful things. And Blake, you really found the right one, because I think a lot of the blacks would be perhaps offended, or
a lot of the blacks. Well, a great job convincing your audience that you're not a total fucking racist. All right, I'm not saying he's racist, but damn near, bro. This guy ignores his blackhood until it's convenient for him. Okay, now he got arrested. It's convenient to play the black guy who's just rich and being unfairly targeted by law enforcement, the racist white institutions, right? But then look at what he's just saying just now. The blacks. All right. And I'm sure this is how they think. Nigga, you talking like you a different race. If you looked in the mirror, you're black. You're black. What is this? What is going on? Oh, my God. I did not hear what I just heard. Hold up, chat. Hold up.
One, because I heard, and These are meaningful things. And, Blake, you really found the right one, because I think a lot of the blacks would be perhaps offended or anxious or emotional.
Why
I
you
don't
say
feel
it like
anything.
that?
I really want to engage this. Like, we'll pop up what you said. We'll review what you said. We'll go through like, hey, this makes sense. This doesn't make
What
sense.
is going
This is what the
on?
data says. This is what the evidence says. Let's consider some logic around that. I'm more than happy to consider any of your racial theories, and we can go through all of them. But you're scared. That's a pity.
The blacks.
That is a pity. It's a shame. I guess Blake is not about it. And now don't call him a white boy, because one, we don't know if he's white. We actually don't. I kid you not. We have a lot of race warriors who are white supremacists, but they're not even white. It's funny. Many of them are mongrels and various other things. So I don't want to call him a white boy, because there's a lot of white men I respect. So I don't want to degrade them in the process of dealing with this little fella.
But it's okay to go the blacks. I don't want to degrade the white guys. I mean, we don't know if he's white, but I wouldn't degrade the white guys because we don't know. But the blacks, come over here and tell me what the blacks think, bro. Man, you just horrible. You just a horrible dude. Yo, Brian Scotty GLL Harris, shout out to you for the 2. Brian says, "Sup, Duke? Yo, shout out to you. I appreciate you being here, man. You got a motto. You got a wrench. We got to get you a wrench, bro. I think it's time for you to get your wrench." Shout out to you. Lay with the $5 in the chat. Shout out to you. Says he's confusing Duke with my TV because that's what people said about him. He's criticizing rap, but he has videos of him rapping and acknowledging he's a pimp. Facts. Didn't he make a rap video about me? Not rap video. He made a rap song about me. He made a spinoff of Eminem. I'm like, when I saw it, I was like, oh my God. I'm so touched. I'm so touched. You made a song about me. My boy wrote a poem. I'm glad that you hate me so much to write a poem about me using Eminem. I mean, geez. Yet they say I'm obsessed. They say I'm obsessed with this guy. Chat, I told you, bro. These clowns are just, I don't know what to tell you. It's just out here.
So I'm not going to call him an adult male, a boy, unduly. I'm not going to call him white because we've not seen him. But it looks like he's disappeared. He's terrified. And again, that's another victory for the Saint. Another victory for the Saint. I'm going to try my sound effects. Damn. No. There we go. That's the one. I got to get my shit together. One day I'm going to be.
Chat, don't he sound unhinged? Don't he sound like, chat, don't he sound crazy? What is it? Why is he so excited like about this? You didn't win nothing.
A real podcaster. I'm gonna be a real podcaster one day. Another victory for the Saints. He ran. That's what they do. I'm a very scary man.
I'm a very scary man, says the loser in the polka dotted suit. Yo, chill, bro. You're not him. You're not him, Saint. Stop with this madness. It's too much. It's too much for all of us. We can't take it anymore. You're not him. You are not him, bro. Stop this.
Terrifying. He ran. Okay, back to the haters. And I think, Blake, he came in at the right time, except he was scared. It's a pity. He said Blake is very much so. Everything you described, yes, and he ran. That's a pity. And I want you guys also to know, like, wow, Marquaad invited him on. There's a number of these guys, they run from me. You see, because they can defeat the black rapper. They can defeat the black idiotic podcaster. They cannot defeat Marquaad Devon Burton. They cannot. I terrified them.
Every time he says that, I just want to laugh. I want to laugh so damn hard. You're not terrifying nobody with that suit on, bro. Chill out. Chill out. Stop it, bro. Why is he so obsessed with looking scary? Huh? Why are you so obsessed with looking scary, bro? Like, why are you trying to scare people? Well, I'm so confused on what's going on. Yo, Arnold, I'm sorry, hold on. Arnold Batia, shout out to you for the 5. He says, I can see why. He says, I can see why he's red pilled. This guy claims black only when it's convenient, and Myron claims Islam when it's convenient. No wonder they get along. Absolute facts. These guys are hypocrites, bro. That's why when we call them out, it is what it is. It's just like the hypocrisy is just crazy. It is, right? Because we tell them they're only black when it's convenient. They're only black when it's convenient, right? Or religious when it's convenient. That's the frustrating part with these guys. Like, come on.
I really do. I'm
He
so
really
scary
thinks
to
he's
these
him.
people. Fuentes wanted no parts of me. I invited him out long time ago, said, hey, let's debate. Let's have a conversation. Radio silence. And these
Wait, is that true? He challenged Nick Fuentes? I don't know if you'll be a good representative for that, bro. Nah, you might as well just let somebody else handle that. You're not ready for that. I'd much rather see either Destiny debate Nick Fuentes, but we know Nick Fuentes hates Destiny. I'd much rather see Abba do it, or who else? Hell, I'll even choose Young Don over you. Like you're articulate, Saint, but you're an idiot. I don't think you understand that. Nick Fuentes, he's a slimy guy. He'll run rough shots over you.
These types are hilarious to me because they're supposed to be the Aryan Superman. It's like, okay, you're not blonde. You have brown hair. You don't have pure blood. You said you're mixed with Mexican. Okay. So you're a mongrel. Okay. And you're small and puny. The Aryan Superman is supposed to be tall and strapping with broad shoulders. And you don't look like a Superman. You look like a computer geek, except you don't know anything about computers. And
okay, what's an NFT, bro? What's an NFT? Huh? No. You just shaming a random person in the chat, yet you have not answered the question. What is an NFT, bro? Can you answer that? Who's that dude talking about some boba tea, right? Bro, enough tea, my dude. Let's go. Just explain what that means. You're over here clowning these people, but you don't even know what an NFT means, bro. Like, shut up. Stop. I mean, this is embarrassing.
And these persons, they pretend to be intelligent and they almost look intelligent to sophomoric, untutored youth who lurk on the internet. But to grown men who are lettered or have experience, they look like imbeciles. And that's why when I say, hey, let's debate, let's talk about it, then all of a sudden their racial theories just don't seem to hold water and they don't want to bring it up anymore.
Yet you expect us to believe the reason you got pulled over was because a cop saw a black man in a Maybach. Yet you over here saying, oh, let's hear about your racial theories and let's see how well they don't exist. Bro, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I mean. Like, on one side, they deny this shit exists, and then when it's convenient for them, all of a sudden, it's the worst thing in the world. These guys love to hide behind black people when it's convenient. Where were you when Pearl was saying slavery was an embellishment? Oh, you were clowning the black folks that were standing up for it. That's what you were doing. Again, these people are just so,
It's a pity. It's a pity. And you know Marquette's a real one because Marquette read every word of this man's comment. I read every word of it. And I didn't even get emotional like, oh, no, this is not true.
He's got a $900 course? For what? How to scam people in crypto while wearing the polka dotted suit? Is that what you pay $900 for that? What for what? Wait, hold up. Send a link. Send a link right now. No, when did he drop this? Is that how you afforded the Maybach? When did he drop this, bro? Hey, yo, send me the link. Hey, email me. My email's right there. I'm right there. Email me. All right. Like, what is he talking about? This is crazy. I can't believe this.
Say that?
Ain't no way.
I will acknowledge if something is true. We can go through it, but he's scared. He's scared. It's a pity. It's a pity. Next time. Next time. He writes, most races can't deal with educated black folks. Yeah, that's what it appears. Carrying on. Anyway, so you got a guy talking about you hire a driver if you have a Maybach, even though he doesn't have a Maybach. He knows this. He's aware of this. Now, this is also quite funny because you have impoverished people, mentally impoverished, speaking of experiences they know nothing of. So you're telling me that if I have a personal driver and I'm going to work late on Friday night, right? I'm going to work up to 11 p.m. at night on a Friday night. I have no intentions of going out at night. I'm going to go home to my old lady in the burbs. I should Is
that Bridget? Hi, Bridget. How you doing, you drunk bitch? How you doing, baby girl? Hey, listen. Now you got a DUI. He got a DUI too. It's like a match made in heaven.
Convenience my driver, who's also a human being, and say, hey, stay here on your Friday night where you might want to go out and socialize and wait to drive me 15 minutes to my home and then go home after that. That's stupid. That's dumb. Stop trying to learn things on TV. Pick up a book, go out, make something of yourself, and be among those who actually have.
Let's take a look. It's in a book. It's reading Rainbow. Shut the fuck up. What are you doing? Again, you're all of this is over a comment. It's over a comment. Why does it matter, bro? Why? Right? If it's all true, then let them talk. Let them just keep talking. They'll dig themselves in a hole. I don't know.
Have Maybachs, and then you can figure out what's what, but you ain't got one. You don't got any friends that got one. You're learning everything through what you are guessing at. You know nothing. But anyways, let's get back to the haters because I enjoy this stuff.
Okay.
Enjoy this.
It's sure.
Just comical.
Sure.
The things that they write. Let's see. Look at this guy. He writes, this dude thinks the police in Vegas were impressed by his money. No, I don't think that. And frankly, I wish they didn't find my money. I wish my money would have stayed where it was and I would have just drove home and it would have been a regular day. That's number one. Number two, I don't think they were impressed by my money. They brought out 3 people to hand count the money and to watch each other, and everyone's jaws dropped. And the other ladies that were in receiving for evidence stopped working and came over and then started gossiping. And then when I made it over to the other area, like the word had spread like wildfire. And then when I finally got out 23 hours later and I was like, can I get my money back? They were like, no, we can do this, this, and this. And then one of the guys says, well, what do you do? I was like, he's like, yeah, I've never seen that much money ever. I was surprised.
If that nigga doesn't say it on the body cam, this whole thing is a mess. Like, this whole thing is a big L. You better not be capping, my boy, because it sounds like you're telling a whole lot of cap.
Prize. Why? Because we're in Las Vegas. It's a cash-rich city. It's a cash-liquid city. Casinos everywhere. A lot of people have a lot of cash. Frankly, I didn't think it was that much cash for a guy in a Maybach in Las Vegas. I didn't think it was a lot of cash. Honestly, I personally know people who have a significant amount more cash than that on them on a regular basis. I didn't think it was a lot of cash. He specifically, the guy in evidence, told me, I've never seen this much cash in my life, which includes his time at work and stuff.
Oh, he said the guy in evidence. Okay. I don't know if we can grab that, but okay. You saved yourself there, buddy.
I'm all for it. It's not, I think he was impressed. No, I know they were. They were having fucking conversations about it. So please stop it. Please, let's live in reality here. Okay? And by the way, not only were the police impressed, you were impressed too. Stop fucking lying. Jesus Christ. Why can't people just say what it is?
So the crash out is crazy.
Carter writes, peace to the saints. Reflecting on your time as a teacher, what is your favorite? Oh, and by the way, just for the record, I never pride myself on the things that I buy. I pride myself on the things that I'm the help I'm.
Then why brag about having a Maybach? I don't pride myself about the things I buy. Look at my suit. Look at my watch. Look at bro, what? Just capping, nonstop capping, bro. This guy, like, all you've done is been bragging about all this cash and money you got and how the cops couldn't even comprehend it. This is crazy to me.
Able to give. That's what my life has been about as an adult. Anyone who has been around me, you see this on a consistent basis. From my very first conference, I said, my life right now is not about becoming a millionaire. My life right now is about, my life is not about making myself a millionaire. It's about making millionaires. For my first conference.
Making millionaires. Is that why you're charging them $900 for what? For what? Is that how you make a millionaire charging $900? Some of these kids, hey, listen, you could probably invest $900 and you'll be way better off than what Shaston has to offer. All right, I mean, is that how you make millionaires? All you guys over there just charging these guys, nickel and diming them up the wahoo, milking them dry. This is how you make them millionaires. Y'all look crazy with this.
That's been consistent. I don't pride myself on spending my money on vanity. I could have more cars. I could have more houses. I could have a bigger house. I donate my money to, when you watch my political commentary and you're like, damn, he knows a lot about this. You watch my political commentary, you're like, damn, he knows a lot about this topic. Those are the things that I put money behind. That's where the overwhelming majority of my dollars go to. Those things that I talk about, you can tell I'm very serious about. That's where my money goes to. That's what I'm proud of. Anyways, so we have a guy who's clearly not Blake, and his camera's also not on. Blake, I'm happy to have the conversation. You have to turn your camera on because there's a lot of Skittle guzzlers who like to do obscene things. So if you would refrain from playing games, it's sad. Some people are so lonely. Like, this is the only time they get engagement. Anyways, the person writes, what is your favorite lesson that you were able to teach your kids? Well, I'll tell you that first, the lesson that they taught me. And I think often we want to be the speaker. We want to like people to look at us and good public speaker. We want to be the teacher. But every great speaker is a better listener. Every great teacher is a better student. Every great general is a better soldier. That's Marquaad Devon Burton. You can quote that. Send that to me as well on.
Oh, shut the fuck up. I can't deal with this. He's quoting himself now. Just the arrogance is, oh my goodness, bro. Just I don't know if I can do this. I can't do this, bro. This is really bad. Like, this guy's ego is on a different planet. You just quoted yourself casually. Like, what? You think you're that important? Like, who the fuck do you think you are? Like, honestly.
IG. You know what I mean? We got to catalog all this stuff. But the first thing that my students taught me is that respect is earned. You see, when I grew up in my neighborhood, people respected me, but I grew up with these people. They'd observed me over time. So I grew up in my neighborhood. I got respect. They grew up with me over time. They knew my character. I didn't have to go in there and earn respect. Then I went to university. These were civilized people.
It makes sense why you're this arrogant. And somebody need to punch you in the mouth because you never had to earn respect growing up. I'm sorry, chat. I heard exactly what I heard. He said when he grew up, he never had to earn it. He just got respect. Well, respect is earned, buddy. You don't just get it. So if somebody just gives you respect, it explains a lot. It really does, because your respect is undeserved. Let me just play that one more time.
So I grew up in my neighborhood. I got respect. They grew up with me over time. They knew my character. I didn't have to go in there and earn respect. Then I went to university. These were civilized.
You didn't have to earn it. That's why you're out here on YouTube acting crazy. Yeah, no wonder you think you're God's gifts and sliced bread. This is you. You got to earn respect, buddy. All right, people they don't automatically respect you because of what? And what's their respect? Your dad was a crackhead or a crack dealer. I mean, what's their respect about that? You said you grew up in a nice neighborhood, right? Do they respect crack dealers in your neighborhood? Like, what are you doing? Like, all of this is just confusing. Your backstory is just weird. And now that we're tightening the noose here on all of the lies you're telling, now all these different stories are coming out. Every time we get close, different stories all the time. I thought you were a millionaire technologist because that's what you've been saying online. Now is, I never said I was a millionaire. I'm just a humble teacher.
People, they treat one another with respect because they are upper class and upper middle class. Then I started teaching in Baltimore, Maryland. You walk in and it's like, no one respects you as an adult. No one respects you as an authority figure. No one respects you as a teacher. No one respects you as a patriarch. Among those 35 black kids and 3 Latino kids, 0 white kids. They're running amok, wilding out. There is no assumed respect. You got to earn every bit of it. You have to establish yourself. You got to put in the work. You have to show that you actually care about them.
This nigga is crazy.
That was a huge lesson for me. Number one. Then the second lesson for me, not for them, was you're really a great leader. You're really something when you can achieve through other people, like you achieve from them. I was judged as a teacher, not based on me being smart, not based on me being good at tests, and I'm great at tests.
What is these rainbow fireworks going on behind the screen? Is this a new thing? What? Why are you shining bright like a rainbow here, bro? What's going on? why are we doing? What, bro? You look crazy. Like, you look insane. Why is this up here? Chat, what's going on? Is this an app? How is he doing this?
I was judged as a teacher based on my kids being smart, good at tests. That's what I was judged based on them, on what I could raise them up to. That taught me a lot about true leadership, true excellence. It's nothing for me to make myself great. It's a lot for me to make other people great. That was the big light bulb for me. Now, when you write, what is your favorite lesson that you were able to teach your kids? Oh, so many things, different things for different kids. There's a couple things that I heard kids say that just, it left me shattered upon the ground. There's one kid named Anthony Douglas. He's an adult now, so I'm going to say his name. His name was Anthony Douglas.
Can we pull his teaching record? Is that something that we can do? Yeah, some of my boys in the chat, let me know if that's something we can do. I want to know if he was actually a good teacher. I actually just thought about this. I actually never thought about this angle before. But if it's possible, those of you guys in the chat, you know what I'm talking about, email me. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Email me. Can we? Is that a possibility? Can we pull that record? Is there even a record for teaching? We gotta research that. But now I gotta know. I gotta see if you're telling the truth, because there's nothing about you is the truth right now. We gotta figure it out.
Douglas, very humorous young man, very clever. And I was doing a segment on world religions, talking about the major monotheistic religions. And as we were going through explaining the religions in a world history course to 12-year-olds, 11, 12-year-olds, he said, "Oh, Mr. Burton, God ain't white." I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "God ain't white." And I was just like, damn, that's crazy. Which makes sense for him to assume that, because if you were to type into Google Adam and Eve, you will see a bunch of whites, which I understand. If I was white or European, I would for sure make everyone in my likeness and image. But if you look at what scientists say, white European scientists, well, the first humans were black. And in fact, there's periods of time on Earth where only black people were on Earth. And then the peoples of the earth spread to different regions. And over time, they adapted to certain environmental circumstances. And you had different phenotypes becoming dominant. Certain features, racial features is what we'd call them today. And so clearly at the beginning of time, if the biblical story is true, then undoubtedly Adam and Eve would have to be black. It's just no other explanation. Now, this comes much later in human history. Jesus could theoretically be white. He's probably not, but he could be. But it is literally impossible for Adam and Eve to be white. And if
Jesus would probably look like an Arab, bro. Not white, not black. If we're just honest about the region he came from, he'd probably look like an Arab, bro. Like a modern day, right? If we were to look at it, he would be like Middle Eastern at best, right? He's not gonna be black or white, or I don't know why this argument is an argument. Like, he came from that region. A lot of those guys have a specific look. Like, why are we sitting here trying to call what it is that it isn't? All right. I mean, you can call it black, I guess, but like, he definitely ain't white. He's definitely not white. Like, what are we doing?
Adam was made in the likeness and image of God, and I'm not saying I buy any of this stuff, then theoretically God would have to be black, right? So anyways, just when the kid said, "Wow, Mr. Burton, God's not white," I was like, damn, that's crazy. Like, they got you, bro. Like, and it's like the darkness, like you had been pulled in, and your mind had been captured. Like, you were an actual white supremacist unknowingly. And then I gave you light. Like, I allowed you to see. Like, if no one had explained this, you've been going to church and you did not understand this. Sunday school, you didn't understand this still. That was one of the biggest ones for me. He writes, also the most important lesson that most adults in today's society have not learned in their youth. Well, people are different, and they may have certain lessons that are maybe more important to their individual progress or success. But I think commonly, if you go to our 3-sentence Bible, be yourself, be good to yourself, be good to good people. Number one, be yourself. The most uncommon thing that I find with people is that they don't know who they are. When you don't know who you are, you cannot have self-respect. If you don't have self-respect, you can never respect anyone else. That's why it's so easy to find jealousy and hatred in our societies. So understanding the self on the many levels at which you can understand the self, that is the most critical lesson that people are lacking. Thank you for those very, very insightful questions. Shout out to C writes, "Peace of the Saints, another victory over keyboard warriors. You ain't never lied." And here's a funny thing. The beautiful reality that we're establishing through evidence is that I am who I've said I am. But here's the thing. I always tell you, human beings falter. Let's say I did falter. Would that take away any of the extraordinary things I've done over a long lifetime? Yeah, I've lived the lives of 10 men. And I have many people who can vouch. Marquaad Devon Burton changed my life. Yeah, I know people's mothers who will vouch for you. I know people's mothers that would kill you for me. That's how much I've done for them. Hmm? Yeah, people's moms love me because of what I've done. That's the real measure to me. How they mama feel about you. So, anyways, yeah, I'm the real deal. It's a beautiful thing, but we get in this mindset to where we want to do everything to destroy a hero. We don't allow them to be human. In this case, no, I stuck to my discipline. I always have. It's very easy for me to never use drugs, alcohol, caffeine, because I didn't grow up on it. I never used.
And then where did this DUI come from? Huh? Why are you lying? Where does this DUI come from? And honestly, listen, you're saying that they did the blood work. You're saying that, and I'm jumping ahead here because he ends up saying that at the end of the stream, but we'll play it too. And then we'll play what the detective says. Okay. Because unlike you, I don't go by what YouTubers say. I go by what the law says. Okay. Listen, we don't play games with y'all out here. Okay. Y'all play. It's still an open case. The April 15th I was talking about, it was just a status check. Nothing is finalized yet. He's out here saying it's been finalized. I sure as hell hope you're right, because in a few months here, when the detective says it's going to be closed up, when the case is closed up, then we will look at the real outcome of it. But just because you had your little recording in court and as the judge says, well, I don't know what we're going to do here, we don't know, does not mean you're scot-free, bro. I'm just being real with you, okay? And the audience are going to hear the truth. They're going to hear it. So all this nonsense you're talking, you better make sure it's congruent with what the outcome of the law says, okay? Because that's what we go off of, what you can prove.
Used it before. I don't know nothing about it. Very easy for me to stick to that. But even if I didn't, recognize we're all human. We're all human beings. Like, allow your mind to be reasonable and rational. When you expect human beings to be have certain levels of infallibility, you're setting yourself up for failure. And you're also a psychopath because you're waiting to see a human make a mistake. Humans are going to make mistakes. I didn't, but humans will. Shout to Jam. He writes, "Ished on the internet, dorks. Hashtag Putin 2024. That was hood." I may also acknowledge, okay, so Blake is right. He writes, "Everybody trusts me and my life's great." Okay. Except when you all go to K-Town and places like that and I start looting stores and we have to help rebuild. Blake, honestly, why don't you just come on and explain all this? We can have a good conversation about it. We can have a great conversation about it. I'd absolutely love to. I have no idea why you keep on typing. I'm telling you, save your money. Save your money. You're sending in low super chats. Save your money. Just come on. We have a conversation about it. If you really believe, you see, but I think that you actually don't believe. And I'll tell you why. I know you don't believe. Happy people, they don't have time to hate on other people. Happy people are not jealous people. Happy people don't busy themselves with being negative. You're not a happy person. You're deeply flawed. And because you're deeply flawed, you look out to see problems in others.
What are you talking about? Like, you out here just attacking people. What are you talking about? Does anybody know what he's saying? What are you saying, bro? What are you saying?
I'm all right. How you feel?
What is this? Who is this nigga?
You know, I'm just kicking a little bit of game right now on the internet. Yeah, podcast.
Hold up. Let me screenshot this.
I'm all right. I'm all right. Things are going well. Things are going well. Well, pleasure to meet you. I appreciate that. Well, right now I'm talking about I caught a case. Police pulled me over, hit me with a DUI charge. But I was sober. I never drink or use alcohol.
Who is this random nigga that just walked in your studio? What I mean, what do we just witness here? Chat, I'm actually kind of lost. I didn't even see this part of the video. I'm lost here. What just happened? Who is this guy? They're like, what?
Or any drugs. Never in life. I do some boxing. I stopped competing, but I still love the sport.
Is that why you don't want to fight? You want to challenge me and not set the date? I mean, come on, bro. Is that why? Huh? You're retired now? Is that what but it's okay to beat up on your fans, though. We saw them videos you beating up on your fans. But when it comes to somebody else who boxes, no, I'm retired. I can't fight right now. Before you get your ass out of here.
So long story short, a lot of internet nerds are like, oh, he says he doesn't drink. He says drinking is bad. He says drinking is for weak people, which I do. And I truly believe that. Right.
Chat, he talking about us right now. He talking about us right now, chat. Because we're the ones who call him out. We're the only ones that call him out on that hypocrisy. Because he makes fun of me. Chat, I drink. I'm a drinker, and occasionally I smoke. Okay, I'm a human being. I'm not a perfect person. Okay, so he tries to make fun of me for that, right? Just because I'm a drink and I smoke, right? So what he then does is you can't listen. You can't then because we speculated for a while. I'm like, there ain't no way this guy doesn't have a vice, right? And we've been calling him out for a long time. We've been saying this guy probably drinks or does whatever behind the scenes. We just don't know about it. And then we get the DUI charge. That was the smoking gun, if any smoking gun that there has ever existed. Okay, it proves that, bro, at least you're around some alcohol. Because if they're able to charge you with that, you're around some shit. Okay, then his case does not say dismiss yet, and you'll see what I'm talking about in just a second here. But again, come on, bro. You're a hypocrite. It's fine. Most of us are. Just admit it, okay? You acting like you're God's gifts and sliced bread because you don't drink or do anything else. You're not better than anybody else, bro. You're just a square in a fucking polka dotted suit.
Yeah. Right. And as you said, your father was an alcoholic. Someone like right. Exactly. Exactly. It was shit. We damn near need to bring some of that back. Yeah. But the point is, growing up in a similar situation probably to you that a lot of black folks grew up in, we see people suffer from alcohol. We see them suffer from drugs. Right. And so that's why I don't engage in it and I speak against it. And then you have people who are wicked and they hate someone like me saying don't drink, don't engage in drugs. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm actually live right now. So I got to, yeah, I'm live right now, but it's a pleasure to meet you. Thank you. Absolutely. You be cool. All right. Yeah, absolutely. Anyways, where were we? Where were we? I can't even remember. Oh, yes. We were talking about Blake. Blake, bruh, quit bullshitting and come on, man. Like, we ready to have this conversation, Blake. We ready to chop it up with you. Because I love racism. I really do. I get deep into racism, honestly. In fact, I've studied under some of the premier scholars in race theory and race, like I'm not talking about the liberal.
Who honestly believes this guy knows what he's talking about when it comes to race, huh? Now let's be honest here. Let's honestly be honest here. Who honestly believes this guy knows what he's talking about when it comes to race? Nobody knows what you are, bro. You're the worst person to represent black folks out there. I can even, bro. I don't know. Nah. I was gonna say, nah. You're just bad. I was gonna say Myron would probably be a better representative, but then I realized Myron, he had that KKK thing going on. So I guess no. These guys are just all bad. They're just all bad. They don't like their own race. They're a bunch of self-hating people. I do not for 1 second believe this man knows anything about racism, bro. He just knows about it when it's convenient.
Ones. I'm talking about the conservative ones, the ones that interview neo-Nazis and all of this stuff. Yes. AJ Gregor. Yeah, absolutely. So let's have a conversation, Blake. Why are you so scared? You are the superior race, I take it. Come on down. But you're still scared typing. How is it that you're the superior one, but you're scared to come have a conversation?
You think Blake is a white guy? Is that what you think this is? What do you mean superior race? What the fuck, dude? What are you talking about, bro?
Someone like me. You're the superior one. Come be superior. Show us.
Why is he doing this?
I'm gonna just have to give up on Blake. I could tell. I'm gonna have to give up. Give up on him because he's scared. It's all right. I'm giving up. Back to the haters and the hate. Blake is scared. Shout out to C Breezy. He writes, Chris Ben super chat. Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say your full name. You actually wrote it in the email though. He writes, I don't drink and my girlfriend does. Yee. Is it okay for her to invite a large group of coworkers over her apartment that includes men and women? If so, drinking out or in, what is an okay size group? Well, you see, Chris, the most challenging thing you could do is try to control someone. It goes, of course, back to the 3-sentence Bible or the 3-sentence Quran, the 3-sentence Torah. Be yourself, be good to yourself, be good to good people. Just imagine. Imagine she didn't allow you to be yourself. You got to allow her to be herself. You see, people might hear me speak vehemently against alcohol, drugs, and all of these things. That doesn't mean I'm looking down on you. That means that I have a way that I follow and I believe in that I think is good. And I think this other way is not the right way. But if you are currently suffering under drugs, or you currently find that you can enjoy your Friday night better with alcohol, carry on, be yourself. I would never try to change you. But if you were to come to me and seek guidance and seek advice, I would give it to you. But you would have to be a seeker. Finding is for the seekers. If she is not seeking, if she is not coming to you for guidance, well, then you must allow her to operate on her current program and her current instructions. And we all know she ain't got instructions. She's headed for destructions. And don't.
This guy is a cult leader, bro. This guy is a cult leader. Like, well, you're a cult leader, bro. What are you saying? What are you saying, bro? You're saying a whole lot of craziness. Like, this is insane. Why you say? Oh my goodness, bro. You a cult leader. You a cult leader for sure.
Don't go with her down that path of destruction. If you're not a drinker and she is a drinker and she's still drinking, well, that lets you know something. She ain't following leadership. Has Marquaad Devon Burton ever dealt with females who are drinkers? For sure. Hard to find.
Like Bridget. Bridget got a DUI. Her and her brother. Expose all that shit. Come on now. The people you surround yourself with are drunks. Just like you. You eventually got a DUI, didn't you? I mean, come on now.
Ones that aren't. But here's the funny thing. When they're around Marquaad Devon Burton, do they drink? Hell nah. When they're not around Marquaad Devon Burton while being involved with me, do they say they don't drink? Correct. It's like they've seen the light. They've changed their lifestyle. They're following leadership. They're following my way. And did I ever ask them? Never. I would never do that, because most of them are going to lie, or they're going to feign compliance, which is to say they're going to pretend as though they're with the program when they really ain't. So what you have to assess is, what does she really want? Does she want to live and be worldly and host, soirees and happy hours? Or does she want to live your lifestyle under your values?
This is what I hate, because this is what these pill poppers do, right? They try to prescribe. I know, Rolo, I'm using your term here. They try to prescribe ways to live your life, right? Almost like they're giving you a moral compass to follow. And it's very interesting, because they tell you, oh, I don't drink because it's bad. I don't do. Listen, there's nothing wrong with drinking. There's nothing wrong with smoking. There's nothing wrong with a lot of these things. The problem is people overindulge and then they abuse it, right? A lot of this stuff, if you don't abuse it, it's not going to kill you. That's our problem. We abuse it because most people want to escape. We abuse it because most people are depressed. We abuse things because most people, they don't understand. Again, there are lots of situations going on in their life right now that they need to just get away. So they abuse the things that are there. But if you use it and you're fine with it, you're going to be okay. All right, you can drink alcohol, just don't abuse it and become a drunkard everywhere you go. Be in control still, but you can have a little fun, right? Nothing's wrong with that. You can go have fun and do what you need to do. Just don't overindulge. That is the big problem that leads a lot of people into problems and temptations, is because they do this crap. Like, y'all trying to prescribe moral compasses to people. All people have to understand is just don't abuse things that are already been gifted to you. You already have this. Where we have the air we breathe, we have all the stuff around us. It's here already. Just don't abuse it. When you abuse it, that's when the problem starts to happen.
It's the deeper conversation. And hopefully you don't have to have that conversation. Hopefully you're in a situation where she says, look, you're the boss. You're the leader. I'm the follower. That is why Confucius had those, what he called basic relationships.
He brings in Confucius.
King,
what are you talking
subject,
about?
Husband, wife, older sibling, younger sibling. When people don't respect those basic relationships, then you end up having problems. Okay, so I got some DMs from Blake. He came in on the stage, but he won't turn his camera on. And he DM'd me. He writes, "Let me in, coward. Let me in. That's hilarious." So this might not even be him. I think it's one of these Skittle guzzlers. These people are quite sick mentally, very unwell people. So he's clearly a Skittle guzzler. And if he were to turn on his camera, we could have a conversation, but I can see that he doesn't want to have a conversation. So I'm done with him. He's playing games, and that's not my thing. Not my thing. I don't play games, not with grown men. Maybe if I had kids or
is that why you showed up to Andrew Tate's house with some cards and chocolates? Because you don't play games with grown men, huh? Why else would you show up to another dude's house unannounced with cards, chocolates? Like, it seems like you playing games, bro.
But ass.
Seems like you playing a hell of a lot of games. Stop it, dude. This is weird.
Me play with you, bitch. Shout out to Joshua supporting the work. I appreciate it. I also acknowledge. Okay, looks like we're caught up there. And you see, I think the brother came in because he heard the good word. You dig? You don't hear the good word too much. Maybe the spirit brought him in. Huh? Back to the hater.
This nigga really thinks he's him. The good word? You're not the good word. The good word existed before you were alive, bro. You not the good word. You just a nigga pretending. Shut the fuck up.
Back to the haters. For comic relief, right? Let's see what else we got here. A little bit of comedy. He writes, "You were in the drunk tank till you sobered up. Everything else is cap." Okay, the drunk tank, was I? Okay, so clearly he's not very smart because the greater charge is the one that you're really going to be categorized on. You know, if you've ever been locked up, they're going to categorize you on a number of things, maybe your race, maybe your gang affiliations, and also your level of crime, right? That might be something they categorize you on. I was there on a gun charge, dummy. Gun charges are actually quite serious.
No, yeah, okay, yes, you were, but DUI was the main thing. Now, they may not get you on a DUI, but the gun charge is probably something else, okay? Just being real. So, okay, yes, I know you're picking the more serious one to sound hard, to sound like you're tough, okay? But the main reason was a DUI. You're drunk, come on.
So I'm going to be categorized on the gun charge. So that's another lie. But let's carry on. A little more hate. Let's see. And this is funny right here. This person writes, posted a live with his supposed cellmate. He even used your thumbnail. Now, the thing that's comical to me is like, you motherfuckers are fans. Like, y'all motherfuckers got to quit lying.
Yo, chat, that's right. He did use my thumbnail. He used it more than once. They steal my shit. They stole my flow, which I don't care, bro. I love it. I'm glad because y'all say we're nobodies, right? But I every time we watch these people and how they interact with them, you can see the channel influence on their platform, which is fine. Listen, you can say that everyone's your fan, but like, bro, come on, it is what it is. Hey, the show's addicting. I get it, right? People love the roast. You, I mean, you're a clown, but it is what it is. I don't act like you didn't learn a thing or two from your old boy Dookie. Come on now, come on, bro. What are you doing? Right? Come on, Dookie the Don, right? That's you, right? Or what is it, Duke the Dick? I mean, there's so many names with these people. I can't keep up anymore, right? There's so many. Whatever he was calling me, it was it Duke the no Duke the what was this chat saying? It was one of those things, right? Ain't that right? Come on, bro. What you admit it. You learn from the platform. It's okay. Listen, I've been told my thumbnail game is pretty on point. So shout out to you. Thank you for acknowledging and putting it on your channel. Okay. But can you ask me for permission first? I mean, geez, you almost confused me out there. I thought it was my video. I'm like, when did I post this? I was like, when did I post this? You owe me a copy of me. But let's see how he explains this one.
Y'all are fans. And this is how I know I'm the best. This is how I know I'm the best. I'm so good that people hate, but they're like, you know what? Nobody talks it like he talks it. And the bald's pretty. He's the bald head lover. The bald head lover. The man.
Hold up.
But ass.
This nigga really said the bald headed lover. Oh my goodness, bro. What is going on with this clown?
So damn handsome. I got to see him. And he's so well spoken. I got to hear him. I got to see him. I got to hear him. But damn it, I'm jealous and I'm hating. Like, they watch everything that I do. Like, there's no way you could be so well informed and appraised without keeping an eye on what I'm doing. I mean, he's reporting back to the chief nerd. Hey, I saw what he was doing. It's like, bro, come on, man. Like, you are a fan. You got to admit it. You're a fan. Funny thing is, he writes, did a live with his supposed cellmate. You see, this is how I know you're not a real one. Real ones like me, they respect when I do something like that because they're like, all right, look, Quet is living top shelf. And mind you, this is not new. I've been living this way for a long time now. He's living top shelf. He has no incentive to take someone who's been accused of committing a crime, an older black man, and platform him and honor him with attention and a listening ear. He has no incentive. Marquaad doesn't make a penny from that. And also, people don't support those live streams. No, they don't. So Marquaad is actually effectively losing.
Yeah, we know. And this is the crux of it, right? For as much as they try to say our channel is unoriginal and all we do is cover them and all these other weird shit that they do, right? They're pretty unoriginal themselves too. Chat, when they try to do all this educational nonsense, you got to realize even their fans don't follow it. Their fans don't want it. It's not even just him. Fresh and Fit and all these other top guys combined. If they're not shitting on black women, if they're not shitting on women as a whole, if they're not shitting on, the society or anything else, right? No one is watching. No one is watching because the simps are the simps and they're going to be the simps. It's funny. They want to call us simps, right? For protecting a lot of these people. But again, it's just like, yo, y'all protect these weirdos. Like, you don't see this? You're paying to protect these weirdos, and yet you still don't know a damn thing about women. You've been studying underneath them for so long, and you're still awkward. Look at these yacht parties they're doing. You're standing around with your drinks, just posting up at a wall. Go talk to her. She's beautiful. She's gorgeous. Go say hello. Why are you standing here for? You gonna dance with Mo? Why are you dancing with Mo? Mo don't give a fuck right now. Go talk to the girl over there. That's the problem with these guys. You spend time learning all this shit, but you know nothing. Nothing. What have you learned? What have you learned? Honestly.
Money. Even my assistant, my employees like, Marquaad, why are you spending time with someone like this? But real ones who come from the struggle that I come from, and you might think because someone's 50 or 60 that they're done. No, I don't believe that. You can still make it if you still try. That meant everything to that man, to have that opportunity, to be put in a spotlight and given voice. Real people respect something like that. I could have changed that man's life, changed his trajectory. He still messages me to this day. That's called kindness, dummy. But people who are dim-witted and evil and hateful and negative, they don't even comprehend good deeds. But real people who actually come from the struggle, they're like, damn, like, let me imagine. Okay, so I'm in Vegas. I'm a random guy who's not from Vegas. I end up going to jail off of some bull. I meet a successful guy in jail, and he says, hey, when you get out, hit me up. I'm going to bring you on my show. And then I hit him up, not expecting him to respond. And he told me, he's like, bro, like, I don't expect you to respond to me. Man, they busted you with this much money in a Maybach. I don't expect you to respond to me. And then when you responded, I was shocked. And then when you said, come on down, I was even more shocked. I showed up. I didn't expect you to open the door for me. You opened the door, welcomed me in like it was my home and we were family. And then bring me on your show. I'm thankful. You got to be a fucking hater not to see the beauty in that. You got to be a real psychopath to not see the beauty in that. It's crazy. You have to be a psychopath. Then the person writes, back to the haters, I'm enjoying this. He writes, he even used your thumbnail. Nigga, hell yeah, I did. I used it again for this stream. Thank you. It's the most you've ever contributed, and I appreciate it, okay?
You're welcome. You're welcome. Now run me this fade, bro. Like, I don't care what all you're talking dirt to me right now. None of this shit makes any sense. Run me this fade. Hey, listen, I'm glad I influenced you enough, okay, to use my shit. Congratulations. All right, let's run this fade. Come on now. Don't start talking like you retired in boxing all of a sudden. Now you're retired all of a sudden. Nah, let's run this fade. That's the only way you can thank me. But you're welcome. I'm glad that the channel was able to be influential enough for you to take my shit. You damn thief. I mean, you stole the whole. You didn't even try to make it look different or new. You stole the whole damn thing. I thought it was my video. Like, look at this. That's the problem, though. Like, what I've even noticed too is even some of these channels, not necessarily Saint the Sinner, but I've noticed he's done that. Even my mannerisms, chat. Some of y'all made me aware of this. Even some of my mannerisms, a lot of these guys are copying. You notice that? Which is weird, but like I'm a loser. I'm a nobody. Why y'all out here just stealing my shit and stealing my flow? Huh? But I thought I was the inarticulate one. Here you all doing the shit I do. See what I'm saying, chat? Just be yourself. The rest will follow. Fuck these guys.
Audience thanks you as well. Yes, I used the thumbnail of one of these haters. They'll remain nameless. It doesn't matter what his name is. Marquaad, why'd you use his thumbnail? Here's the funny thing. I kid you not. Today, I was leaving the courthouse, and
you were thinking about me when you were leaving the courthouse. Aw, I'm glad you were.
Young lady says, "Hey, you should probably go live about this. I bet people would like to hear about this. They ask a lot." I said, "You're right. I will go live about this." I said, "Should we take a photo?" Because I was going to evidence pickup to get my gun. You dig? They took the clapper. I want it back. God damn it! So we're going to the evidence vault to get my gun. I was like, "Should we take a picture here since we didn't take one at the courthouse, for the thumbnail?" She says, no, use that hater's thumbnail. It's funny. It's like you're trolling them. I was like,
hey, your girl got good taste. Tell her shout out to, hey, baby girl. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah. You're good for him. You might be good for him. I don't know. If you get me influencing a little bit, all right, he might turn out to be an okay guy, okay? Lady, you got good taste.
Love, you're right. I like how you think. She was like, yeah, use the haters thumbnail. I was like, say no more. It's done. These kind of things entertain me. Like it was fun.
Nigga, you were thinking about me so much. Even after your courthouse, you wanted to use my thumbnails. Thank you.
It was fun. I was like, it's fun. I enjoyed it. I'm not gonna lie to you. So his this little psychopath right here, who's really my fan, he writes, he even used your thumbnail. Nigga, I sure did. And I hope you keep producing these high quality thumbnails. You're saving me time. Okay.
Well, I mean, thank you. You can steal this one too. Hey, steal this thumbnail. You can take it. I'm not one of these guys. I'm not gonna whatever. You can take it. as long as you don't try to strike me, I won't strike you. Right? I'm not on that shit. If you don't try to strike me, I'm not gonna retaliate. That's just how that works. Okay. But you can take my thumbnail. Go ahead. Take this one too. Huh? Then when you respond, if you respond, take this one. You can have it. That's my gift to you.
Thank you very much. Then look at this one. It's like they can't rationalize that there are men walking the earth who walk this earth and stand on principles, who are serious about their respect. They don't understand that. Psychopath writes this. He can't believe I am who I say I am. Quote, you can be found guilty of DUI, and we're going to see, was the saint found innocent, guilty, no contest? What was the plea? What was going on? You can, quote, you can be found guilty of DUI. Notice it's an idiot. He doesn't even put a capital letter on the first letter.
Damn,
you can be found guilty of DUI without drinking.
Such a grammar Nazi. It's a YouTube comment section. Anybody care about grammar on the comment section? Relax, bro.
Anything. They probably got him for smoking weed. Well, that's comical. Anyone who knows me, I absolutely despise smoke of all kind, whether it's hookah, cigarettes, or marijuana. Mota.
Nigga, is you black? I gotta keep reminding myself. Like, are you black? Like, what are you doing? I mean, hey, listen. I'm a fan of the Mary Jane. I'm a fan of, the alcohol. I don't get it. I don't. Stop judging people, bro. Let people live their lives. That's the problem with you weirdos.
Ganja. In fact, when I was in Vietnam hosting a group of about 35 men there, and we were out having dinner and enjoying fresh air, there's some dirty Europeans next to me. And I told the guy, hey, man, if you would put out that cigarette, I'll pay for anything you want. I'll cover your bill, and anything else you want to order, it's on me. You have a ball. He's like, oh, are you serious? I was like, I'm very serious. Please put the cigarette out. I despise smoke. And, I'm always in custom suits, man, like custom, handmade from scratch. Do you really think I want to have to take my suit to the dry cleaner from being around, you dirtbags smoking marijuana? And
okay. Look at this, mister. He's better than us here. Who the fuck do you think you are? Right? If I want to smoke marijuana, I smoke marijuana, bitch. Like that. That's how I know you were never shit when you were in high school growing up. You were probably one of these lame nerds. Like what? I can't be around these guys who smoke the marijuana. Look, he's scoffing his nose. Who the fuck does he think he is? Like, what do you think? Like, you were never cool then. I'm just saying, you were never a cool kid. I'm just be real with you, bro. Because I'm not saying you have to do the shit to be cool, but people who rolled in circles you've bragged about rolling in online most likely did this. Just saying. So either you're lying, or your friends probably thought you were the lame one out of the group. Just saying. Because I can't listen. If somebody invites you to a smoke sesh, okay, you got to just. I'm saying that's a ultimate level of trust. That is the ultimate level of trust. They say, yo, come chill with us. Come smoke with us, bro. You're in. You're good. All right? You never had that as a child? You nerd. Oh, my goodness. You really are a good boy. That's good. Hey, listen, that's good. You got to stay off the streets, okay? No more DUIs. No more gun possessions. All right? Just be a good boy, sus.
And furthermore, if you read my book, you don't get high on your own supply. You dig? I got in that game when I was 12 years old, 11, 12 years old. I was a young boy, really outside, man. No, I don't use drugs. You see, my old heads, they taught me, you don't use the drugs, dummy. You sell the drugs, okay? You don't use them, you sell them. The problem is a lot of you dumb idiots.
So you're a drug dealer. So you're a drug dealer. Is that what you're admitting right now? Again, 1 minute he's not a criminal, the next minute he's a criminal. You got to make up your mind, bro. I'm confused. You're confusing a lot of people here. All right, well, which one is it? Was your old head telling you, hey, don't get caught dealing drugs, or were you a good boy in a great member of society and the cops were wrong for pulling you over? Which one is it? You can't have it both.
Idiots and words are. You see, you guys are low IQ, so you guys actually use the drugs. That's the problem with you. You use the drugs. And so as a result of you guys using the drugs, you can't comprehend how there's someone who's superior to you and actually has true character. It wouldn't cross my mind to use them. I would sell them, but I'm not in that business anymore. Haven't been since I was a kid.
Yeah, you're a good boy. You're supposed to be a good boy. Get out of here.
So there you go. So here you are. You got one dummy, one dirty blat, presumably.
Yo, chat. He trying to roast us right now. Look, he called somebody a dirty blat. Is that what he just said? Presumably. What do you mean by that? And yet we're supposed to think he's not racist? Who calls somebody a dirty blat and they black themselves? Does that make any sense to you?
Oh, here you are. You got one dummy, one dirty blat. Presumably, I mean, all of these. There's a lot of dirty, filthy whites, Latinos, Asians.
Well, then why did you start off with the dirty blacks? He can't hide his racism. He can't hide his racism only when it's convenient for him. I told y'all, chat. This nigga's a racist. I'm not joking. Where did that even come from? He's probably a dirty black. Oh, well, I'm just assuming. I mean, he could be white and what? What? You're racist, dude. Yo, listen. I know people would think, oh, black folks can't be racist. That's a lie, bro. Like, there's some real self-hating mofos out here. Real talk.
They're all succumbing to the marijuana. They're all succumbing. So they just can't imagine that I'm actually sober. And then here's another one. This is funny. I got a pretty good memory. This particular account, and, you know, I love the combat sports. So of course, I'm going to remember Bruce Lee. This guy actually is all over my videos commenting as a fan. So he's a fan of mine, but also a hater as well. This guy's busy. Like, this motherfucker got 2 jobs.
Yo, Saint, that's the internet, bro. It happens to everybody. Like, you sometimes, unless they're being like super disrespectful, yeah, that's what they do, bro. Like, sometimes, like, there are people that do this right now. Like, they'll be in this chat. Oh, great, you're awesome. There'll be another chat. Oh, yeah, I hate that nigga. I've always hated him. Right? It's YouTube. All right, it's the internet. You can't take it seriously. You just watch it and say, okay, that's it. But like, you making a big deal because one of your fans, you know, talking shit about you in the comment. This is what they do. Listen, you got to understand, like, this shit is different from personal life. You're taking this shit too personally, bro. Okay. Let them talk in the chat. It is what the fuck it is. They'll make alt accounts if you do. They'll do it. Okay. It's YouTube. You can't control these niggas. They're going to do what the fuck they want to do. All right. It is what it is. I don't know why you getting mad about that. It just doesn't look good.
Imagine you go to the club and you breaking bottles and spilling champagne all over the floor. You go do that, and then you also have the job as the janitor at the club too. It's like, goddamn, this motherfucker's working 2 jobs in contradictory positions. Like, this motherfucker is doing everything. It's wild out here. So this dude's an actual fan of mine. I definitely recognize his username, and he is also a hater at the same time. It's just amazing. It is amazing. Yes, and we could go on forever with the hater comments. I think I'll do a few more because I kind of enjoy it. Oh, yes, indeed. You can get my book, The Black Box, using this link here, or you can just go to Amazon.com and simply type in The Black Box, Marquaad Devon Burton. You'll find that it is a 5-star book. Yes, that's right. Thousands and thousands of purchases. It's still at 5 stars. Why? because it's a masterwork and it's written as a guidance to you in terms of how to operate successfully in this day. And though it's a biographical work about me, it really encourages you to think about yourself. It encourages self-reflection so that you can get to that next level and make sure that your life story is one worth writing about. So do check it out. I highly recommend it. And I don't say that to make me money, because anyone who's ever had money knows that books ain't got profit margins like that. You dig? Unless you're like a Harry Potter author, right? And I don't write imaginary rubbish. Carrying on. Shout out to Paul supporting. I don't know if I used that one already, but shout out to Paul. Carrying on. A little bit more on the haters. Little more because I enjoy it. Let's see what else we got. Ah, yes, this is a good one right here. He asked this guy, he says, "Hey, Puke, you still gonna get that body cam footage?" And you know what I want to know? I also want to know where that body cam footage is.
It's coming.
Because, in fact, if I was high or drunk, let's see the body cam footage.
We will.
I'd love to see how Marquaad interacted with 4 police officers. One was a sergeant, one was plain clothes. How was he interacting during a time where there should be high levels of stress, high levels of uncertainty? You're in handcuffs. You're about to go to jail. They're about to search your car illegally. You know you got a gun in there. You know you got a bunch of money as well. They're about to impound your car. You're going down. How did Marquaad perform, talk, and behave under pressure?
I would imagine you kept talking, which is the opposite of what you shouldn't be doing. Like, you should have just kept your mouth shut, plead the fifth or something, right? I would imagine, Sus, that you just kept running your mouth to try to prove you weren't drunk, but you probably dug yourself in a deep hole because you ended up in the back of the cop car and you got booked in jail. That was the outcome. So clearly they saw something you didn't.
Like to see it. I want to know, is he really that? I want to see it. So, to all you little dirty internet sleuths, go get that body cam footage. It is, in fact, public record, and the case is officially closed. You can get it, and I want to see it.
That's a lie. The case is not officially closed. You will hear from the detective himself. It's not a closed case, right? Because after April 15th, I submitted another request to get that body cam, and the detective called me back. All right, he left a message, but then I ended up calling him back, and then we discussed everything. But you guys will hear the message he left me. All right, they denied that request because the case was still open. He said it's going to be another couple months until it's closed, and then when it's closed, he'll send it to me digitally. That's just what it is. So you'll see it. These guys like to just tell a lot of tall tales. It's not true. All right. It's not. Bro, stop this. It's not closed yet, okay? It's still open.
Shout out to Dimitri. He writes, "Peace to the saints. My girl took upon herself to contribute into something that benefits me." I like to hear that. "But I had asked her prior not to. Should I check her or let it be since it benefited me?" She usually does listen. I say you should be thankful. I'm not saying you should thank her, but you should be thankful. You see, there's a beautiful pairing between man and woman. That's why I have manandwomanbrand.com. I encourage all of you to go there and get you some merch so we can represent that natural pair of man and woman. You see, we often see the rainbow flag, which is a flag that represents something that we don't promote. But then you say, well, where's the flag that promotes what we live out every day? Heterosexuality, nuclear families, the unity of man and woman, manandwomanbrand.com. But women, they are our natural pair. And you know what? There are some strengths that we have, and there's some strengths that they have. Surely they're more attentive to details. They're very caring and loving. And there's a lot of contribution they could make. And you should allow her to think. Hopefully you get a wealthy, intelligent woman and allow her to use her wealth and intelligence to enhance you. Like, for example, I don't even know what this thing is called, but this thing right here, a woman got this. She said, "Hey, Marquaad, I saw your friends do podcasts and they got one of these and it looks really professional, and you're professional. You're a podcaster. So I thought you should have one. So I got you one." This is what she told me after I unwrapped it. They like to wrap these things into gifts. And so you got to let the lady love on you. You got to let her take care of you. That's their position. And when you're really a boss, this is all they want to do. They want to dedicate their time, effort, resources, and capital to you. Accept it. Shout out to Brandon. He writes, "Peace and saints."
he's not wrong there. It just sounds like a clown because you like, bruh, no one believes you're straight. I'm just gonna be real. Come on, Milk Dud. Ain't nobody believing that shit. I mean, maybe, I don't know. Maybe you can have Bridget while you want. I just think it's a cover. Like, like, bro, there's a reason they call you Sus Marquaad. You showed up to another man's house unannounced with a box of chocolates, bro. Get out of here. Oh, when you were debating Destiny, all you were talking about is what is it? His how he looked and him being a bisexual. Bro, like you focus on dude sexualities. It like I'd be surprised if you and Myron didn't have a thing, right? I'm just saying, stop it. Enough is enough.
Yes, I appreciate you. Shout out to the real ones. You dig? Shout out to the real ones. May I also acknowledge guest with a baller alert. He writes, peace to the saints, supporting the work. Blessings. Blessings. I appreciate you. Shout out to the real ones. You dig? Because we are teaching today. So this will be the last bit I'll go through on this, the hater comments. And I just want to say, you know what? I too want to see that body footage. If Marquaad Devon Burton is not who Marquaad Devon Burton,
they running scared. They know we about to get this shit. It's over with. Hey, I don't know why you felt the need to do this live stream, to be honest with you, bro. But yeah, y'all running scared. It's gonna happen. We're gonna get it. That's the thing. These legal things, it takes time, okay? Because you move when the courts move, but once you got it, you got it. And he knows you about to get it, so it is what it is. So we gonna get this shit, bro.
Burton says he is. Surely we can find out from that body cam footage. God damn it, you haters. I want y'all to get together, pool up your money, and get that body cam footage since y'all are so damn successful. I saw one of these haters, I kid you not, they were giving motivational speeches from the back of a fucking Honda. I was like, God damn it.
He's talking about me. He's talking about my other channel. Is that it, bro? It's just me spitting facts. That's it. And no, yeah, I guess it was a Honda. Yeah, it was a Honda. I drive a Honda. yeah. Hey, when you come find me, look for a Honda Corolla. Yeah, look for that car. Fucking idiot.
Living in like the middle of nowhere, motherfucker living in Wisconsin. I'm like, God damn, niggas live in Wisconsin. That's crazy.
Wisconsin's a great place. What's wrong? Hey, chat. What's wrong with Wisconsin, huh? Yeah, just because it's not Vegas or any of these big cities, what's wrong with Wisconsin? Huh? Ain't nothing wrong with Wisconsin. I like the Midwest. It's nice. It's cozy. Lots of, charming people. It is what it is. It's a good place. Good place. Especially a good place to raise a family. What are you talking about? Wisconsin's nice. I don't know why you're hating on it.
Crazy. You're in the entertainment industry living in Wisconsin, but I can't hate you. The cost of living is amazing.
Exactly. I mean, hey, I'm a human being. I'm just the average guy here, okay? I go where the cost of living is beneficial, my man, okay? You see what I'm saying? Like, why would I need to? I could be an entertainer in Wisconsin. I'm fine, okay? I don't need to go to L.A. I don't need to go to Vegas. I don't need to go to Miami. I don't need to go to any of these big media markets in order to succeed, okay? I think I'm fine in the Midwest. I think so. I don't know. Like I think I'm doing all right. Like that's wrong with the Midwest, bro. It's chill. Okay. Maybe a little bit with Ohio. I don't know what's going on over there. I'm fucking with y'all. Kevin Terrell with the 5. Shout out to you. Says I gave you a light and allowed you to see, bro. This dude is living, breathing cult leader. Facts. Just listen to how he speaks. It's just insane. Tonio. Shout out to you with the 5. Says, sub Duke. In reality, Jesus was a Muslim skin color because in that region, it's very hot. White paintings of Jesus were from medieval art in the 1500s. Oh, yeah. I mean, the image changed to what the dominant society was, right? So now you see what, Jesus reflects a lot of that stuff. But again, it's just you got to look at the region that we're from. But absolute facts.
Cost of living there's costs like $5 per month for rent.
Why is that a bad thing?
Shout out to you. You're saving hella money. I really do promote things like that. Absolutely. Oh, yeah. That's a good thing. Save that money. And I clicked on some of the comments on this haters page just to see what are the nature of these haters. And I even saw some females. I was like, word, say it ain't so. I got some female haters. I was like, that can't.
I got a lot of female followers. Not even just I can't even say that. Like a lot of women follow this channel, bro. It's a higher average than I thought. I was actually kind of shocked by that. I was like, oh wow, yeah, a lot of women follow the channel. Shout out to you ladies in there. How y'all doing? I don't know why y'all following the channel, but shout out to y'all. I appreciate y'all being here. It means a lot to me. But like, yeah, bro, like, hello, women follow this channel. I don't know why you're targeting one to roast for what? Why? Who is he about to roast in our chat? Can y'all see this? Who is he about to roast?
Be so. That can't be so. So I clicked on one of their profiles, and then it brought up this, and I was like, I understand now. And I took a look at it, and I was like, oh, okay, like, so we can see right here, in this video, this person is a guzzler of Skittles. This person has clearly been offended because
you going after Taylor? What she do to you? What Taylor do to you? Oh my God. Hey, Taylor, I am so sorry if you're watching this. I don't know why he thought he just singled you out. That don't even make any sense. Why would he just single you out like that? Like, what is wrong with this man? Why so this big ass YouTuber goes in and singles out a one woman that don't even really have a channel. She's not a content creator, but you just single her out for what, bro? Hey, Chad, listen, I appreciate y'all rolling with me. This is the type of shit that can happen. This is the kind of shit that can happen. All right, y'all got to be in it because these dudes don't like it when they get roasted by us. They don't like it. Right? So you really got to be a trooper out here when you're rocking with us because these guys are crazy. You're absolutely nuts for doing this, Saint. Like, I don't know what you're thinking. Like, at least go if you go after somebody else who was a content creator. I mean, you're going after someone who's not. They're just in the chat. This is mad petty, bro.
Promote the nuclear family and the unity of man and woman instead of woman and woman. I understand. We have the army of the wicked. Those who engage in sexually deviant practices. Oh, those are the ones that are angry at me.
The sexually deviant practices? The fuck is he saying? What is he saying? What devious practices is she engaged in? It's 4 videos on a screen. How do you know what devious activity she's engaged in? I guess he saw one of them because it looked like he watched through all of this one over here. But like, what assumption is he making?
Makes sense. I understand. Yes, it's those who hate morality. I get it. I'm the conscience of the modern world, apparently. Shout out to Carter. He writes, I pray you get the money back they stole. Sickening. You know, another crazy thing, I couldn't even retrieve my burner today. I was at the evidence vault, and this is why we should distrust government, because they're liars and they're incompetent. And I go to the evidence vault during business hours, and they don't even respond to the bell to be admitted to the evidence vault. Then I call. They don't answer the phone at all. Then once I finally get through and I ask them, like, they say, well, what are you here to retrieve? I said, I'm here to retrieve a firearm that's fully loaded with one in the head. And they say, oh, well, we can't give it back to you with the ammunition, so we have to take the ammunition. I said, well, the ammunition in that particular firearm is actually quite expensive, so I'd for sure like the ammunition. You stole it from me with the ammunition, so I'd like you to return it with the ammunition. Shout out to Crowned Kings supporting the work. And they say, no, we can't do that. I was like, oh, okay, that is curious. You guys steal from the citizens that you're supposed to be protecting and serving. I've been absolved of all guilt. The truth has come out, and you still are going to steal my shit. Amazing. Amazing. Now, let me go ahead and play the audio for you guys from the courtroom. Here we go. A little second here.
Next is Marquaad Burton.
If you guys can confirm that you were able to hear that little bit of audio right there, just so we can make sure that you can actually hear the video, because this is an audio. This is not a visual thing. Fantastic. Okay. So and the funny thing too is they have no respect. They got a boss in there, waiting all day just to be heard.
Nigga, no one knows you in there. You're just a guy, okay? You're a guy that got busted for DUI, and you got busted for having a firearm while under the influence. So I'm sorry, bro. You're just a guy. You're not anything special.
Have my case heard. When really, in actual fact, this is what lets you know the government is only really good at one thing: murder. That's it. The American government, they're only good at murder and sending your money abroad to finance murder. That's really all they're good at. They're not good at anything else, really. So you sit there all day, and then this is what happens. I'll go ahead and play it.
Thank you. Next is Marquaad Burton, 23PC096876. Are you Mr. Burton?
Yes.
Mr. Burton is here because of an arrest on December 22nd of 2023 for driving under the influence and possession of firearm while under the influence, 2 misdemeanor offenses. He was released and given today as a return date. I've not received charges from the state, and I'll next to from the state.
I have not received, till this date, I have not received charges from the state yet. Okay? It's not saying that you're innocent yet. They haven't received the charges yet. So, and this is a status hearing, by the way, guys. This isn't like to decide if he's guilty or not guilty. This is just a status hearing. Listen to what they say, because then watch what Sus Marquaad does.
He was released and given today as a return date. I've not received charges from the state, and I'll next to from the state.
I've not received charges from the state. So this occurred in December of 2023. We're now in 2024, the next year, and you don't have charges from the state. Oh, gee, why is that?
Because they're still investigating. Just ask Detective Vasquez.
You see, when I was arrested, that's when I think it's called the initial arraignment, and they say, oh, hey, we want to press these charges. At that time, when they were pressing charges on some people, dropping the cases on most people, including people who were illegal aliens, they said, well, we need more time. We want to fuck with this guy. We need more time. Well, what do they need time for? They need time to review the evidence. And in my case, they took a blood draw. So if the charge is being under the influence, well, the blood would let you know if I'm under the influence. So,
and we have not received the results of that blood draw. The state is still working on this. Chat, y'all don't have to worry. I'm on top of this. That's why he's scared. I'm on top of this. He's not getting away from us. we on top of this. We have no results from this yet. If anything, the DUI is still up in the air. Okay, but watch how he tries to spin this. It's just hilarious.
basically, if that blood come back dirty, guilty, open shut. That blood come back clean, then all of a sudden we need to, okay. So
The state has decided not to proceed against you in this case.
quote, the state has decided not to proceed against you in this case. I'll repeat that again. The state, meaning the filthy, wicked, rotten government. End quote.
That does not mean they dismissed it because we don't have that order yet. Okay. There's not even a motion to dismiss it yet. Okay. This is still open. Okay. The state hasn't even provided them what they're going to charge you with yet. So we don't know at this point. At the status hearing, at that point, April 15th, they're not doing anything yet because they haven't received anything from the state. Okay. It's still an open case. Don't let this guy twist it.
Quote. Actually, that wasn't the quote. That was my part. This quote, the state has decided not to proceed against you in this case, end quote. So are you internet dirtbag liars telling me that I was drunk and or high with a gun fully loaded with one in the head and a bunch of money on me, and the government's like, you know what? We're going to just let that slide. Is that what you dummies are telling me? Brody riding around with the clapper, a bunch of money, and he's high and drunk, and the police pull you over for speeding on the freeway and running a red light, and they're like, you know what? All of that stuff, we're going to just let it slide. That's what you're telling me? Is that what you're telling me? No one's that stupid. Come on. Nobody's that stupid. No one's that stupid. Why did they drop the case? They dropped the case because they took a blood draw, and the blood came back clean and healthy.
How did the blood draw come back clean and healthy if they haven't received anything from the state yet? You're just making assumptions. They haven't received anything. They haven't moved forward as of that status hearing. There's still going to be another one left. They haven't moved forward yet. They don't know what they're going to do with you yet.
Why? Because I am clean and healthy, and I exercise every day, the very least 30 minutes of sweat. That's not 30 minutes of exercise. That's 30 minutes of sweat. Never. No drugs. Never. Not a drop of alcohol. Never minutes of sweat. That's not healthy. And I exercise every day. The very least 30 minutes of sweat. That's not 30 minutes of exercise. That's 30 minutes of sweat. Never. No drugs. Never. Not a drop of alcohol. Never. No smoking. Never. Any caffeine. I live what I've said every day of my entire life. Not one day off from those things I just mentioned. That's who I really am in real life.
Okay.
That's who I will always be. I will die like that. Those are the proclamations that I make. Huh?
Okay. Well, that's all nice and all. Thank you for your proclamations and shit. Let's hear what Detective Vasquez has to say. Because I got a call. Because remember, his court date was April 15th. I submitted the request literally the next day. And then 2 days later, I get a call back from Detective Vasquez. Or not Vasquez, Marquez. Holy shit. What the fuck? I've been calling him Vasquez this whole time. Detective Marquez. And yeah, this he basically said that the reason why they denied my current request was because the April 15th case was still open. That court hearing that we heard was just a status check. They haven't decided what to do yet with the case. You're gonna hear. I'm gonna pull this. I'm gonna preview this voicemail up, and you guys gonna hear it. All right, this is me.
Hey, Mr. Duca, this is Detective Marquez over at the Public Records Unit with Metro. I'm calling in response to your request for some body-worn camera. It looks like you're going to be receiving another denial, ultimately. The court date that was scheduled for 4/15 appears to be a status check. The system hasn't been updated at this time, but again, it was just a status check. I'm going to call you back to verify. Obviously, you want the videos. I was also going to call you to let you know that you're looking at probably about a good $600-800 for the video.
So yeah, it's about $600 because he ended up calling me back, and then we talked a little bit. Yeah, it's just a status check. Everything's still open, okay. But he's like we talked about it, and he's like, it's $600, and we'll get that taken care of. So pay a little change, get your body cam, and it's done. And yeah, he's gonna get it to me digitally. So it's already a done deal, chat. It's already a done deal. He's gonna get. It's gonna get done. You're gonna see the because he said it's gonna be at least 3 months until it's over with officially and it's closed and I can get it. So once that's done, I get notified and then I gotta send him a check. I get the body cam. It's already a done deal. Chat, I'm telling you right now, it's a done deal. It's done. All right. So we're gonna see for sure what essentially happened. And one thing I'm gonna make a request on is if I can get the cruiser cam too as well, because I realize there's a cruiser cam in there. So I want to see if from a different angle what this guy was saying. Oh yeah, we go crazy in here, bro. We go deep in our research in this bitch. We don't play. Listen, you wanted the cam, we gonna get you the cam, bro. I mean, but yeah, it's gonna happen. It's done. It's still open. He's sitting there saying it's closed, bro. They just don't know what to do with you yet. Yeah, that's no. He got it's DUCCA. It's DUCCA. The transcribe got it wrong, but that's what it was. It was Vegas, baby. Come on. Let me get to the super chats real quick. We got. All right, we're caught up. Yeah, chat. That's what's gonna happen. So he put this out there trying to roast you guys because you were putting the stuff in the comment section. So chat, okay, be careful and try not to roast Sus Marquaad in the comment section below this video because he might get mad and do another video, and you don't know. He might be looking into your channel and trying to expose you. I'm sorry, TaylorMade. I don't know why he did that or singled you out. That didn't make any sense. But try not to roast him too much because he's definitely watching. Like, nigga, you coming after the chat now? Like, really, bro? Like, come on, bro. That's crazy. But chat, shout out to you. I appreciate y'all being here. Thank you so much for being here. You guys are awesome. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. And listen. Don't be this guy.
But ass.